Huh, it's only giving me one option. Maybe they fixed it?
Maybe.
Hopefully.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully my sound's there. It's gonna be bad if it's not.
It should be.
Wait. I'll just double check it again, quadruple check it. I don't know. I don't want to be sitting here with my sound screwed up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I feel like it's better just to try to make sure it's fixed.
Yeah. Oh, I guess when somebody comes in, when I see something pop up, I'll make sure my audio is good. What's up, Baldwin? How's my audio? Is it good? Normally I have to change it to speaker, but tonight it only gave me one option, so I'm hoping that it's just good automatically. Does it sound good like it normally does? What's up, Jason? It's a bit quieter than normal. Let me check this again.
Oop.
That's weird.
You also might scoot it a little bit closer. Turn off your Bluetooth, maybe.
Yeah, that is weird. Yeah, I tried to get that rocking and rolling, but okay. No, that's weird. Yeah, I only got one option. Um, I'll just scoot it closer, like she suggested. That probably makes the most sense. Yeah, that's probably better.
Do you want to
Little
scoot
bit,
it a little
anyways.
bit? Not enough to see me, but just enough that I can see like the comments.
Oh yeah. Oh look, everybody's seeing you now for a flash.
I lean forward.
Great. All right, now. Marie. Dane. That's funny. All right. All right. Jason said it sounded good.
Good.
Good. Sweet. Today's a pretty good day, Baldwin. Um, I gotta be to work. Honestly, pretty late. I don't be there until 8:30, so I get to sleep in just a little bit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. How was your day, dude? You have a blessed day today too. A good one. Great, grand, wonderful day. Yeah, tomorrow's gonna suck too. It's gonna be 100 degrees, and I'm gonna be in that chemical suit that I posted for that picture. So I'm gonna be cooking my ass off in the sun. Thing is dark green. I should spray paint it white, make it a little bit cooler.
Do you know green's hotter than black?
Really?
Yeah, I seen a video about it.
I know that I almost die in that motherfucker. I have to like open it up, and there's several places like in between the two tanks. I can turn around. There's almost always an air current going through there, and that helps a little bit. But holy shit, it is like diabolically hot. Romania, Baldwin. Thought you were already 15.
He probably just said he was almost 15 because he was like a few weeks away from it. Those do most normal, rational humans.
Hmm. What's up, D4? I'm doing good. How are you doing? Okay, yeah, that's what she just said. Makes sense.
Anyways, happy birthday because
Yeah.
he's rude.
Happy birthday. No, you got to think I'm still catching up on sleep. That symbol right there, that buffering, 100% buffering.
You're always buffering, baby.
I just live in buffer mode. What's up, e-bike? Got a bunch of people rolling in. What's up, everybody? I guess I should put my goal up here, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Makes sense. Probably going to be on here until like, I don't know, 1:30.
Probably.
Shouldn't be on here too late. I don't want to be killing myself with the heat and all that shit. I'm eager. Sorry guys, I'm putting my goal up here. I like to shoot high. There's no reason not to shoot high. You should always shoot high in life. Ebola, Ebol, isn't that? I don't know. Ebol. I read Ebola. That's funny.
Mm-hmm.
Ebol 50. E-bike. Them e-bikes are fucking crazy.
Yeah.
That kid, you hear about that kid that died on one?
Mm-hmm.
Getting fucking wild.
Yeah.
Nice goatee. Thanks. I actually just shaved my face because I can't grow a beard. But we'll try again next time. See how patchy it comes in.
You have your whole life to try.
Yeah. Oh, hey, I need to turn my translation off. And look at all messages. I don't want to be missing anything. What do we got? Holy crap. My mod's not doing. There you go. There you go, mod.
I'm trying. Jeez Louise.
I know. You're
I was
good.
busy doing. There was someone else. I was busy doing something.
Yep.
Got distracted.
Yep. Baldwin's got his coffee and vape. Gonna be a good night. Yeah? Hell yeah. Yeah, we were looking into Canada's laws. It's pretty crazy that you guys can work as late as you do and they're like as lax as they are. It's pretty wild.
Ooh, guess what?
Hey, it's the guy that goes, ha!
It's not California. I'm not your sister.
Sister. Red Falls, what's up? Diddy or Epstein? Like, what do you mean in a fight?
Or like who?
Like, wait. Like in a baby oil fight?
Ew.
Not
Gross.
Instead of a mud fight, a baby oil fight.
Oh God.
Oh man. D down. Life's overrated. Immigrants run it all for us. Well, you know what? I agree with that. You should like and subscribe. Definitely. Definitely, trying to gain a community here. Red Falls, how you doing? Hello from Germany. Sendomate?
Ooh.
What's up, dude? What's up, Sen? We got Biden haters in
No,
here?
Biden-ators.
Oh, Biden-ators?
Oh, like this guy, Joe Biden.
Joe Biden?
It's an interesting way to say retarded.
Red Falls wants to go to Vegas. Vegas is kind of a shithole anymore, isn't it? Or are they making it better than it was? I know it was pretty fucked up for a while. Joe Biden is my president. Who the fuck is Joe Biden? America. Fuck yeah. Hell yeah. Love America.
Dang, only a Biden supporter would spell his name wrong.
Yep. Sometimes the smallest imperfection that makes you love something more. Absolutely. The Indian said if you made something perfect, it wasn't right.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
You mean you're cocky.
Yeah, the imperfection's what kind of makes things special, I guess.
Gives it the humanity.
Can I eat drywall with pork and beans? I don't know.
I mean, historically, they use gypsum to fill out food, so your mileage may vary.
Is it deadly to eat?
I'd assume so.
Maybe that's why we don't eat it. Like, I mean, maybe if you want to take white shits.
Yeah.
And then Baldwin, I'm not legally allowed to work for 80 hours a week, but I got to do it or me and my kids starve. Yeah. Well, and then they probably aren't fucking. Well, I don't know how things work there, but I'd imagine since you're young, they just don't pay you right.
Mm-hmm. And no, he can eat as long as it's gypsum, food grade drywall. They use it to condition bread.
Well, there you go.
And brew beer.
There you go. There you go.
Because it's calcium sulfate.
Yep. But yeah, no, Baldwin, I'd imagine that they're not paying you very good either right now. So, I mean, as you get older, right now you got the skills, you're learning the skills, whatever. But as you get older, these places will pay you better, and then you won't have to work as much. Realistically, I mean, that's kind of the way it is.
Mm-hmm.
So as you move up in life, just sucks in the beginning. It really does. But you just got to keep pushing, dude.
Yeah.
Got to keep pushing. You're definitely getting thrown into adulthood at a young age,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely.
Like, realistically, like, that sucks.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, but what do you do?
Just fucking do it.
Mm-hmm.
You get to be a man early, I guess.
Yep.
Push hard. That's, I guess, realistically how some of the best people were built.
Mm-hmm. You got that much longer to hit your target, hit your goal.
Well, and you get an advantage on all these other people in society because all these other people are waiting until they're like fucking 30 years old to get their first job at Burger King.
Mm-hmm.
Like, realistically.
Mm-hmm.
And then if you're young and you go out and you get that experience, then you're better off when you get to that point. When you get to a point that you're like 18 and somebody's really taking you seriously,
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, it even happens before that when you're working that young.
Mm-hmm. Well, that means definitely not going to be like an old parent who can't do stuff with his kid.
Yeah.
You get to enjoy being a parent for that much longer.
Yep. Red Falls from the Philippines, that's cool.
The Philippines would be cool to go see.
Yeah. Jamaican mudslide. And Yo's retarded. That's all he's got to say. He acts like I've got a rainbow hat sitting behind me.
Mm-hmm.
Arnold. Joe Biden. Yes. This dude doesn't have a brain or he's a bot. That's a troll. You're trolling 100%. Nobody's that dumb. There's nobody that dumb. Like, why would you want Joe Biden as your president at this point? He's like 100% senile.
Like, can we just leave that poor old man alone?
Let him retire.
Retire and relax.
Yeah.
Like, when are we going to start saying it's elder abuse?
Yeah. And Camel Toe Harris, she's just a fucking puppet. Like, fuck. She would have already fucking given the United States away to who knows who.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, right there. Fuck Joe Biden. That's exactly right, Bolden. Fuck Joe Biden. Vegas sucks. I have honestly not been there since I was a kid. I think that it sucks because all the fucking smut and shit. I'd like to be able to go there for like if it was a classy Vegas,
Mm-hmm.
Like go down there in like a fucking suit or some shit or like, I don't know, dressed fucking nice, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
And not have to deal with the fucking bullshit.
Yep.
The prostitutes and just all the shit.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. Hang on. Gotta pin that. I want that to be the first thing people see when they come in here.
Mm-hmm. Killer HB420 is back and he said hi.
I'm making my way down
I know,
this
they said it twice,
list.
though.
I'm gonna. As soon as somebody says, I rely on you guys. If you guys get sick of fucking hearing somebody, I'm gonna put them in mute. So, let me know who is needing to get kicked or not kicked, muted.
Put in time.
I'll put him in the corner like a little child. Everybody's supporting Joe. Joe who? Joe Mama? Stupid. Joe sniffing kids. Is that what they're supporting?
Mm-hmm. Joe Kid Sniffer Biden.
The one that was showering with his daughter.
Yeah. Kid sniffing open border Biden.
And he was racist. He kicked black cats.
Yeah, and he kicked that poor dog.
Yeah.
What did that dog ever
The dog was black.
Which is true.
Joe Hobby. Putin is the best. Fuck Joe. Putin is the best. I don't know. I don't know if Putin's the best, but you know, I can respect Russia because they're nationalist. Like pretty much, like that's the one thing I would say I can respect Russia for is being nationalist, like keeping to them fucking selves.
Yeah.
For the most part, I mean, they're doing what they're fucking doing.
Yeah.
Hey, trumpeter, if you had a genie and got 3 wishes, what would you wish for? I would wish that we could deport liberals, for one. I think that'd be a start.
That'd be so cool.
Yeah, honestly, I would wish that we could go back to the way that the Constitution was intended. You know, run this country the way that it was intended to be ran. All the way back. You know, all the way back to the very beginning. It'd be perfect.
Yep.
Honestly, I don't even know if I'd want to. I just might save that third, you know? Maybe never use it. I might not even need the first one. I might just go with that one thing right there. Like, just restore the United States. I make 62 and got a raise. Oh, good. I feel like 62 goes further there than it does here. I can't remember. I'm not sure how that ends up working out.
What?
62,000 in Canada. I don't know if that'd be.
Oh, I don't know the conversion rate. I'm not.
A better here or there, like $62,000 to live on here versus 62
I think their
there.
cost of living's a little bit more because like utilities and all their like green bullshit got hit harder than us.
Their green garbage.
And all their taxes that pay for their free healthcare.
Yep. Rohan, why do you say I'm not a real Trumper? That's stupid. If I don't, me and my kids starve, my mortgage is fucked. How the hell do you have a mortgage, dude? That's crazy. Is that something else that they allow in fucking Canada? Canada's a different place. I don't know what the fuck, dude. I really don't. Like, so I'm curious, like, what the fuck? Are you just maybe trolling me pretty hard on this? Like, fuck, I don't even know.
I don't know.
How do you have a mortgage? But then it's Canada.
Oops.
Fucking Canada. Canada's fucking different. Thailand is like a box of chocolates. You never know which one has a nut in it. What about space?
What about space?
What about space? I did construction my whole life. Could get paid $100 an hour. Then I broke my back. Oh, fuck. That's insane.
Dang, that sucks bad.
But then at that point, why wouldn't you potentially like try and like maybe hire people and just point maybe? Like if you've got the skill, you've got the knowledge, hire some, I don't know, dumb kids that don't know anything, and then train them. You know, obviously you make a living off of guiding them, keeping them going.
Yeah.
But I mean, and that's like if you're even able to do anything at all. Maybe you're not able to do shit, you know, which sucks. I do know that that happens in construction. You know, people end up getting hurt.
Yep.
It's not good. How is your back though? Are you like walking again, or are you mobile? Are you good?
Daryl.
I can't imagine what that would be like. I know that it can paralyze you.
Oh my gosh.
Freaking cats. Become a cyborg? That'd be nice. I guess. To a degree.
Hell no. I'm not gonna be fucking clanker.
Right? D down. We don't like those libtard traitors. They deserve to go to jail. Fuck yeah, they do. 100%. Just don't mind the bots. Yeah, we get a lot of bots. Liberal bots.
Mm-hmm.
D down, yeah. Libtard or communist fraudster traders. I'm with you. 100%. Like, I think that we should exile them from the fucking nation. I think that we should find a tall tree and get rope and, like, actually start enforcing the way the United States should be with all these fucking tyrannical fucking people in our government. Like, these fucking judges that keep knocking everything down. That, for me, I'm like, that's national security that you guys are throwing out the window.
Well, yeah.
Like, it's not acceptable.
No.
And then we were looking into it. The judges weren't supposed to have this much fucking power, anyways.
No. They were supposed to have the least amount of power.
Yep.
You're falling behind, boss.
Put Joe Biden on mute. No shit. Can't wait for the Civil War. I don't think it would be much of a civil war. I think that they would mostly just be scurrying to liberal European nations like they've been fucking doing.
Mm-hmm.
Like, some of them might have some nuts, but they're fucking ladyboys.
Well, yeah.
I don't know. I don't see them as a threat, realistically. He who has a why to live for can bears almost anyhow. Does that make sense to you?
No, it didn't make sense to me when I read it even.
It is true that all I don't know, Going Chen. I can guarantee that that's not an American name, A. But B, you guys were the ones that were protecting maps. You guys know what maps are? You know, what is it?
Minor attracted person.
Yeah, minor attracted persons. Do you remember the left defending those? It's funny how they're all spazzing out about the Epstein files.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they're probably in them.
Well, yeah.
Like, these guys also need their their hard drives gone through, you know?
Well, yeah.
For me, I'm like, obviously the Epstein files need to be taken care of. But at the same time, these are the same group of people that were, like, defending, like, maps.
Well, I'm lobbying to like lower or remove the age of consent.
Well, yeah, like, these are the same people that are, like, constantly getting in trouble for hurting kids and going into schools and shooting them up and all the shit that they do.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Like, realistically.
Yep. Well, yeah.
Like, why the fuck are we listening to them? Like, they're just causing chaos in our nation. They're just causing issues. Like, a lot of people said, like, why the fuck don't we exile them, ship them out, and get them the fuck out of this country?
Well, yeah, do something with them.
Well, yeah, they're against this country, and they have been. Trump licking ice cream. I think that's Biden.
Ooh, creepy ladies. Getting put in timeout.
For being cretins.
Mm-hmm.
If they're cretins like that, just kick them out.
No,
Cretins.
I like them to know what they did. Sit there in timeout.
For being weird.
Yeah.
Did you guys watch the news? Movie Vigilante, where he goes around, it's killing Muslims in the UK? No.
I actually got an ad for that the other day.
Oh, I haven't heard about
We
that.
just had such a weird few days with your work schedule.
Yeah.
Everything's been slipping my brain.
Wow, I haven't heard of that.
Mm-hmm.
Russia's a communist country. I don't know that they're considered. Are they considered communist? I don't know.
I don't know.
I just know that I like that they're Christian. You know,
Mm-hmm.
nationalist.
Mm-hmm.
and keep to them fucking selves.
Yeah, no, they're not communist.
Huh.
That
Weird.
ended in December 26th, 1991, when the Soviet Union, or USSR, dissolved.
Yeah, duh. These people, they say the dumbest shit, and I'm like, huh?
I was just double checking because sometimes I say something slightly wrong.
Yep.
And then they just latch on to that.
Yep. Yep. Let me see here. Thomas, did you already mute him? I don't even fucking see him on here.
Yeah, he was annoying.
Oh. I'm glad you're just going ahead of me.
Well, if someone asked, I just been letting you read them.
Oh yeah. No. You look like your parents are siblings, Alabama boy.
You mean California boy?
If I was from California, that might be true.
Yeah.
I bet Donnie's from California. He's probably in California like, what? What do you mean?
Right.
Like, California allows first cousins to get married.
Better do a 23andMe.
We need to reset in America. I think that, yeah, we need to reset back to the way the Constitution was supposed to be. Like, the way that they intended everything to be interpreted, you know? Like, get rid of all the fucking amendments. Because why the fuck do we need all these amendments?
Hey, I just want to say, at the most recent comment, the Pope is a heretic. I support that comment wholly. Fully. From Zachary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you a white trash, redneck, or what?
Both.
Yeah. I don't know if I'd fall into the white trash category, but maybe a redneck category, obviously.
You married into white trash.
Right. Be careful what you say. Libtard might get in power again. Yeah, I doubt that shit. I hope not. Right? We're just in Iran right now for the most part. But a lot of it's because you get these fucking Democrats crying about how those people are having their human rights violated. And then the Democrats get us over there in these wars just so that they can cry that we're in these wars and have no reason to be there. That's what keeps happening. Because weren't the Democrats the reason we're in fucking Vietnam? Because they're crying about how they were having their human rights violated.
I'm pretty sure.
And communism was spreading and all this shit. Wasn't that what they taught us in school?
That's what I learned.
Same with the Middle East. Like, the reason we were in the Middle East is because all those people were having their human rights violated.
Yep, let's see.
And I'm like, well, I don't really care about them having their human rights violated. You know what I care about? Them creating fucking sleeper cells in America and then trying to come over here and have a war on American soil. That's what I care about.
Well, really, though.
Other than that, like, most of this shit's been because the fucking progressive fucking left is like, oh, we gotta care about the whole planet. The whole fucking world. I think she's got it, Baldwin. Right?
I'm trying, yeah.
You got it?
Yeah, I'm just, like I said, I let you, read some of them.
Oh, yeah.
Did I only get rid of the really gay ones or the really weird goonery ones?
Yeah. That's what I figured.
Not in my Christian chat.
Oh, Donnie, are you mad? You probably graduated from UCLA. Canada pays 50% tax on income. Fuck that. Conservatives don't belong on YouTube. I don't think the left belongs on YouTube. I don't think that the left should be in control of anything. Because the left being in control of shit is why we are where we are. Because guess what? They control all media. Like, they're the ones controlling the entire fucking narrative. Even fucking Fox News is controlled by fucking left-wing fucking media, ultimately. Yep. That's why they fucking are the way they fucking are.
Well, really. Well, that and with the left and all their censorship, there's no true freedom of speech.
Oh. Baldwin, that's crazy. Canada's different.
Oh, these kittens. They're killing me.
Canada is definitely fucking different. America needs to cut ties with Israel. Well, right now we're over there dealing with the Muslims. I'm pretty sure after the Muslims are taken care of, things will change. Who's to say that we're always going to be working with them in that sense, you know? You got to think about the Chinese philosophy or whatever.
Yeah.
They're
the enemy of my enemy is my friend.
Yeah, what is their Book of War or whatever?
The Art of War.
The Art of War, yeah. Like sometimes you got to think about things on like a deeper level than just at a face value. I'm a leftist because I'm a decent human. Oh, is that what you're calling yourself?
Huh? Sorry.
Oh, we got a leftist saying that they're a decent human.
Ha.
That's funny.
That's silly.
Wow.
You mean leftists who like to label people by their physical traits and not the actual content of their character?
Yeah, the same leftists that were like, let's make everything equal, and then proceeded to put everybody on different levels. That's funny.
Yeah.
The left that's been constantly trying to globalize everything. The left that's been trying to destroy like the foundation of the United States. Yep. That's so caring.
Everyone human. Ha. That's debatable. No gay shit allowed.
Look, I'm gonna shut this guy up just because he's being a fucking dickhead. He's annoying me.
What one? Oh, that guy.
That's funny. This MSM is so mad. They're probably spazzing out laying in their box in the fucking street.
Oh, like that lady teacher wigging out. Did they show you that? Like on the ground, like freaking out because their students are using AI for their homework. Just like banging her head on the ground. Yeah, that's him.
Saying my president's an offender. As their president was like sniffing kids, and while he was in office, they had like gay shit happening in the Oval Office. Remember?
No one found baggies of drugs when Trump was in office.
Yeah, nobody. Yeah, that didn't happen. But then again, I mean, Biden did let this country fall apart. Just like every time Democrats get in office, everything just like fucking falls apart while they're in office, and they just open the borders and just let people fucking free roam in here.
Yep.
I'm like, what a bunch of fucking maroons. You retards.
Oh, fucking stupid.
Your president is xenophobic, homophobic, transphobic, and an offender? Oh no. Xenophobic isn't a word that we care about. Homophobic isn't a word that we care about, but I wouldn't say he is because he was like opened the first gay bar or gay club in New York or whatever shit he did. But regardless, you know, I don't support all that shit. And transphobic, everybody should be. Like, fucking, why the fuck should you people be doing that shit? It's like fucked up. You go and then you target kids. You're fucking up our nation because realistically, all you trans people and all you fucking queers are the reason why our population's declining.
Mm-hmm.
Like, realistically. And then nobody wants to have kids in this world that you people have created.
Mm-hmm.
Like, this country, this fucked up mess that nobody wants to have kids in is because you guys have created this mess. Like, who the hell wants to have kids and walk them down the street when you got some dude wearing a skirt and a fucking makeup insisting he's a lady with his balls hanging out, and you gotta walk your kid past that shit and explain to him, like, what the fuck they just seen.
Yeah, or you go into a lady's bathroom as a lady and some dude in a skirt has his like nuts resting on the counter.
Right.
And you're like, what the fuck do I even do?
Right? Like, these liberals have created the world that nobody wants to raise a kid in. And then they don't realize that that's the reason why when these immigrants come in here, they don't assimilate to our culture. They make us assimilate to theirs because their culture isn't some fucked up, like, tranny, gay, like, declining fucking culture.
Mm-hmm.
That's why, that's literally why our government is bringing them in here.
Well, yeah, well, that's why the Muslims are getting so popular. Like, you notice they go into these places and then, like, the gay bars get closed down, the pride flags come down,
Yep.
Casinos close, bars start having to clean up their act.
Yep. And then it's funny that the fucking left all supports them. I'm like, it's interesting how that works. But at the same time, I'm like, it doesn't surprise me because they've decided they're a marginalized people.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Like, fucking idiots.
Mm-hmm.
They're gonna sit there and defend, like, literally the richest fucking group on the planet, the fucking Ottomans.
Someone asked how much I know about gay bars. It's like, you can look at Trump's Wikipedia. It's like something he brags about because it was like he did it to be the cool guy who was helping a marginalized group to make money, like most businessmen.
Yep. No, and I don't like to just kick all these idiots that roll in here, you know, because it's fun, you know, to talk shit to them. We have fun doing that. And if you do get sick of them, we can mute them. We can shut them the fuck up. And then they can just sit there and watch, you know.
Like
But
this guy, because he only has one thing he can say.
But realistically, yeah, we can keep them in here. We can fucking bat them around. Fuck these guys.
Hell no, none of that scribbly shit. Freaking nothing. And no, our first gay president was Barack Obama.
Right.
Big Mike.
Right.
I mean, they probably met in one of Trump's gay clubs.
Oh, yeah. Guarantee that. Oh, it's funny. Orwell's all mad. Yeah, I already know by the way you talk that you're a fucking child.
Oh, isn't that the guy who said we only had one brain cell?
He said, no, he's like, OMG, you don't know that Russia is a communist country? Your chat GPT GF thinks she's smart.
I don't think I'm smart. I had to Google just to fact check you boners on whether or not Russia was communist.
Right, and then it turns out that it's not because Orwell's stupid.
That's what I was pretty sure of.
Yeah.
But I could be wrong. They could have changed the internet. It's not like I'm always on there watching.
Yep. Yep.
It's not like propaganda doesn't exist.
Yep. And Baldwin, we got it. We got the mod thing situated. Like I said, if you got somebody you want muted because they're just a fucking piece of shit, we can mute them. But we're going through and we pretty much, like I said, we got it. It's not that big of a deal. I like to keep them here, you know. Fuck them.
Tommy tried so hard. And Bobby got in the way.
Oh, wow. I'm like so far behind.
I know, but look. Tommy tried so hard.
Right? So hard. Ooh, killer. 420. You almost fucking, I almost muted you. I seen the rainbow things, but then I read what you said and I can't. You're cool.
Yeah, I did the same thing. I was like, what? Ooh, someone said Trump's final term, wait until he's vice president.
Right?
No, I'm just kidding. I think we need like a whole new set of government.
Orwell, use Google. Get on Google and look it up. And tell me your results. Baldwin, I'm not going to mute Orwell. You know, you can say that.
He's the only person that knew I was a robot, so
yeah,
there's something.
Yeah. Do I smoke crack? No. Why the fuck would I do that? If I smoke crack, I don't have teeth. I don't have a house. I don't have vehicles. I'd be a fucking crackhead. Fuck no, I don't do that. Archer, sup, dad. Actually, I got a truck driver with the last name Archer. People asking me if I smoke crack. Fuck no.
Crack is whack.
Crack is whack. I'm kind of speeding through this. Mr. Pimpy is giving us a correct fun fact. Most Muslims are inbred. I want to pin that. That's a good one. It's a good one.
More like a gross fact.
Yeah, but it is a true fact.
I just wouldn't say it's fun.
Sharky, show the girl. No.
Ew. I must have missed that one.
Yeah. That's okay. Straight to the corner. And not the corner you're used to, sitting in the chair. You're going to be in the corner with your nose in it.
There's no chair in YouTube timeout.
Fuck no. The left wants universal health care. Those evil bastards. Yeah, especially when you're going to be paying 50% income tax.
And then waiting for 3 days to be seen.
Yeah. It's like fucking, what was that thing we heard? You got to take your own Band-Aids. You got to find your own medicine. You got to get your own fucking equipment to fix yourself.
You got to fight off all the crazy people hanging out in the waiting room.
Right. Left wants to stop fighting wars. The left starts wars. Like, literally, the left is the reason we're always in these endless wars. They just want to fucking pretend that it's not them. Mm-hmm. Like, fucking think about how sloppily we withdrawed from Afghanistan. Yep. Left all that equipment there just so that we would have this fucking conflict. Mm-hmm. Like, that's literally what fueled this conflict. Like, they're shooting us with their own fucking weapons. Mm-hmm.
Yep, trained in our facilities.
Oh, yeah.
What a time to be alive.
Oh, Necklace is mad. Yeah. Calling me a clown. I don't have purple hair or blue hair. I don't have, like, that septum ring. Right?
I don't see any silly makeup on your face.
I'm not screaming, I'm ma'am. It's ma'am. Right?
No.
I think that's the clowns in society. The ones that refuse to realize that they're fucking men. Or the ones that refuse, I guess, to be more generalized, the ones that refuse to acknowledge the fact that there's only two genders. I mean, those people are the fucking crazy clowns.
Yeah.
You know, the lower 50% pay more taxes in these countries with your universal health care. Do your homework. Yeah. Most of the places that have universal health care are paying massive taxes. realistically. A lot.
Mm-hmm.
And some of them are paying more than that.
Well, yeah.
But it's like with the Teslas, like all these EVs, they got subsidized by their governments to buy them in a lot of countries. That's why those manufacturers blew up, you know? Like Elon Musk, he blew up a lot because of that. Like fucking, what was it? Norway or fucking one of them countries, it's like super white, was saying that you see a lot of Teslas running around because they actually uh, were like a tax write off, or like for some reason they were the cheapest vehicle that you could buy. Yep. And you could buy that car while being jobless. Because their unemployment pay is good enough. But then when they are working, they're taxed so fucking high that they still have to be on assistance.
Yep.
And Baldwin, I said we got to keep the liberals. Some of them, you know, we mute them, but we got this. Like I said, we got it.
That, and I know people are allowed to argue and give us their opinions, even if we think it's shitty. They clearly think our opinions are shitty.
Yeah, fuck them.
Like, open discussion is important, even if you don't like what the other people are saying.
Yeah. Yep. Enchanted Wolf. I appreciate that. It is a very nice hat. Thank you. Where's your kids? Impotent? I have a kid. I have 15, 16. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Realistically, I have one kid. And we only had one because if we tried to have more, I probably wouldn't have a wife. So I just decided that one was okay, and then encourage the people that can have more than one kid to have more than one kid. Right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Because you can't.
No, I wish.
Uh-oh. Oh, shit. Yeah, they might push out my work tomorrow. He's putting an email out right now. It's crazy.
No, at least you were awake to catch it, I guess.
Yeah. They don't want kids because the government's gonna what them. I don't think that that's happening anymore. I think that was what was happening with the Democrat leadership. That's probably why they were losing so many kids. What's crazy to me is that the Democrats are actually fighting for human trafficking. Like when it comes down to it, all these Democrats that are against like illegal or sending out the illegal immigrants and all that shit, like they're saying like we want human trafficking. We're okay with it. Like those people are being illegally trafficked and moved. That's human trafficking. They're okay with it.
Well, yeah, like all the kids that just got taken to seem like more trustworthy when they snuck through the country.
Yep. Maybe not statistically true, but I feel you in spirit, brother. It's degenerate decline of America. You know, the statistics are all screwy right now. You have a hard time nailing statistics down when you try and look shit up. You know? Because they've changed things in such a way that, you know, it's like fucking 1984. None of our information's fucking good right now. And they need to fucking fix that shit.
Well, yeah, like things are constantly changing, and like how many people actually rely on stupid ass fucking AI for information?
Yep.
And you're gonna ask it some obvious question that's gonna tell you you're fucking nuts.
Yep. Yep. Sup from Brawley, California. What's up? My DoorDasher was wearing a skirt, fishnets, and cat ears. I bet you he had his balls hanging out and was screaming it was ma'am, too. In a super mini skirt.
Yeah. I would have let it keep my food. I wouldn't want to do it.
Right? They say grass doesn't get wet at night, but it do.
Oh, that's funny.
What is think about Indians? Like, what do you mean by Indians? India Indians? Because I think they all should go back to fucking India. 100% straight back to fucking India.
Take their fake degrees with them.
Yeah, we don't need them. What's their population? Like 1.7 billion right now. What is it? Look it up. I want to know what India's population is. Because they have such an astronomically high fucking population that they could come over here and cover the United States and Canada and fucking Mexico and make it look like fucking India again.
1.48 billion people,
Wow.
surpassing China in 2023.
Wow.
It's the most populous country in the world.
Wait. So, how many Indians is there per every American? Because I'm betting you it's like fucking 20 or some stupid shit.
It's loading. 4.3 Indians for every American.
Yeah, my math was bad. I didn't even attempt to try, but that's okay.
India's population is 430% of the U.S. population.
That's insane.
The population of just 3 Indian states, Uttar Pradesh, Maharashtra, and Bihar combined is greater than the entire population of the United States.
Oh, yeah. Well, and for me, that's what I'm saying. Like, if you had them come over here at a 1-to-1 ratio, our population just jumped up to like 600 million. Like 700 million or whatever. And for me, I'm like, that's why I always think that these fucking censuses lie. Because I'm like walking around and I'll be going through like Ridley's or Walmart or whatever, and there's like literally like one white person per 20 Mexicans.
Yeah.
And then the census is like, oh no, you guys are still 46% of the race in your area. And I'm like, bullshit. Like, I can't go into one store and back that fucking claim up. I have never been in any situation where I can back that claim up. Like, no matter what, when I'm looking around, it's mostly fucking Mexicans, which now it's not as bad as it used to be. But at one point in time, before Trump started taking care of shit, you'd go into fucking Burger King and they couldn't speak good enough fucking English for you to go through the drive-through. And then they'd still fuck your shit up. Like, I drove off, I don't know how many times, because I'm not dealing with somebody that can't hardly speak fucking English at a drive-through.
Well, yeah, and the problem is the census is an honor-based thing.
Yep.
And how many people just ignore it.
Yep.
Or lie.
Yep. Well, yeah, because they're trying to fucking hide. They're acting like fucking... They're living through the Holocaust. They're living in a fucking basement. And I'm like, yeah, because you're in a place you're not fucking supposed to be. I would be hiding too if I was in a place I wasn't supposed to be. Like, imagine just a normal citizen of the United States sneaking onto a fucking military base.
Yep.
You're gonna be hiding or you're gonna get in trouble. That's all there is to it. That's why those people hide. Because they know that they're not supposed to fucking be here. It's an invasion. Ultimately, that's what it is. They're invading our country. And people need to just see it for what it really, truly, actually is.
Yep.
Do I know Arnold Schwarzenegger? Not personally. It'd be cool to meet him. So I could ask him why the fuck he pushed Kamala Harris.
Yeah. Be a good question.
Oh, that felt great. Being gay is dangerous because of AIDS. That's correct. 100%. You guys see that video of them fucking liberals biting that fucking guy.
That was so crazy.
Fuck yeah, poor dude. He's gonna have to go and get STD tested for like the next year and a half.
For nothing.
Nope. Islam 100% fucking sucks. MAGA is basically America's version of ISIS. That's the stupidest thing I've ever heard. If that was the case, we'd all be cruising around on busted ass Toyotas with fucking 30 people loaded up with fucking AKs. Big Mike carved out Obama. Oh, this JB person's just annoying. To the fucking corner. Claire's back. What's up?
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm working on it, guys. Tommy, he tried. Look like Bobby.
Oh, you are so far behind.
Bobby popped in that one. It's okay. I still see it. Be like the other YouTubers and cry about it and delete it and clutch my pearls and pass out and throw up and pretend to be praying over it. Here, I'm gonna go boom. Trump should be vice president. I think so. I'm with that. I think Trump should be vice president to like JD Vance.
I don't know.
Or is there anybody that's like more? I don't even know. I haven't even paid attention. I want somebody that's like fucking as far as you can go, you know? As conservative as you can be.
Pete Hegseth for president.
Right?
No, I honestly, at this point in time, I don't know who I would want to be president because I don't think anyone's going to do it right.
Nope. I've never heard of Hugh G.
That was close.
They think that I have no brain cells. I have 2 halves of brain cell. There's 2 halves of a brain cell floating around in there, and once in a while they spark across each other. You ain't getting me.
Zettelbro's speaking some truth.
I wouldn't want Kanye to run for president. I wouldn't fucking vote for Kanye.
Oh no.
Fuck him. He's like gotta be a fucking clone of Kanye at this point. He's not the old Kanye. Do I like Trump? Obviously. Ooh, it looks like you were fucking getting mouthy.
Who, that guy?
Yeah.
No.
The one that asked if I like Trump?
Oh, I didn't realize that. Oh no. I didn't do anything to him.
To Stefan. Well, do you have any proof at all? Probably not.
No, he said that like 50,000 times.
What a retard. Blake Dub. Great. I'm glad that you're enjoying the channel. You know, usually my channels doing these streams are just a little bit better. I'm a little bit more high energy, but I'm recovering from being awake for too fucking long. For me, I'm old. You know, some of these other guys might be able to do it better, not me. I'm old, but yeah, man, I'm glad that you are appreciating the channel and enjoying it. And I hope you hang around, man. Hope you subscribe. You know, hope you're having a good evening. Hope you had a good day. Hope it wasn't too fucking hot wherever you were. Hopefully you could get out of the sun. because fuck that.
I'll just get out of the sun, get out of the heat.
Yeah, get out of the heat, not just go to somewhere else that's hot.
That's the shit.
Right? Melvin, yes. That's why I kind of like Trump a lot, because he's been doing the best to do what he says. If the courts would quit fucking shutting him down, and if the Democrats would quit fucking shutting him down, realistically. And Zettelboro, that's correct. 100 fucking percent. The gays take everything that's not gay and they make it gay. Alex Jones said they're turning the frogs gay, and I think that's not true. They're turning the world gay. They're doing their best, right?
Yeah, they're trying.
Just don't drink the fucking Kool-Aid, that's for sure.
Stay smart when you're consuming any form of media.
Yep. Honestly, it doesn't matter if it's a movie, if it's music, or what it is. I always think of what that underlying message might be. Like, yeah, I might listen to rap music, but then the whole time I'm thinking to myself, like, their culture is to be like fucking drug addicted, drunk, like fucking blowing their money, irresponsible fucking idiots. They're just spending all their time like screwing around, knocking chicks up, like just like literally being pieces of shit.
Yep.
That's the message that they want you to get, like just soak in.
Mm-hmm.
While most people are sitting there not paying attention to what they're listening to, and they're just vibing along. You know, they're bopping. Realistically, these people are being fucking conditioned, brainwashed. Like this shit's being drove into their head. If you can understand what's happening, then it's not gonna happen as easy, you know. And that's across the board. That's movies. That's everything.
Well, that and like with social media, like everyone likes it because it's free. I mean, yeah, you have to deal with ads anymore, but it's not free because it's just quiet conditioning you to whatever they want you to think.
Yep.
Like even think about like me and you on Facebook. Like we pretty much like the same things, have the same interests, the same political opinions, and yet our content is so vastly different.
Oh yeah.
Like you don't see half of the news stuff I do.
No.
You know, and it's not like there's anything that crazy, but the algorithm has like isolated everyone and also over connected everyone.
Well, yeah, 100%. I don't feel like the world should have ever been this fucking connected.
No.
Like, I think that the United States needs to decide that we're more nationalist, you know, and start deciding that, like, maybe we don't need to be connected with the entire fucking planet.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I need? A place to set this that's better. I need a whole flag on the wall.
We'll get a little mannequin head, put it on a pedestal.
Yep. It's not gonna want to stay.
It is a bag.
Get that E6000.
We're not gluing that to the chair.
What do you think of your soldiers dying for Israel? Have we even had that many casualties? I don't even know, but it's war, you know? And it's not for Israel, it's because it's better to fight those idiots over there, you know, than wait until they're here on American soil. Because as soon as they're on American soil, what happens is they're going to decide that we're all refugees and deport us out of our own fucking country. That's what's going to fucking happen. And then all those fucking people that are here already, because we invited them into our fucking nation, are just going to have a nation of their own because they fucking deported us.
Yep.
Like, we became refugees because we brought war to our own fucking nation instead of fighting it on the other side of the fucking planet.
Yeah, and it says the U.S. has not reported any recent combat-related casualties on Israeli soil, while the U.S. and Israel previously suffered combat deaths and hundreds of injuries during regional exchanges of fire with Iran. Current casualties from ongoing escalations are taking place in the Persian Gulf and Iran.
Yep.
Imagine that.
Wow. Assassin Mentor. Just found your channel. Thanks for not being afraid of these libtards. I'm not afraid of them at all, you know. I've accepted that I'm probably never going to make anything off this. I've accepted that, honestly, it's just a good way to get our opinion out, to make sure that, like, you know, there are people that are seeing eye to eye, that it's not just the bullshit that we see in media. You know, there are a lot of us out there, and this is a good place for us to have these fucking conversations, right?
Yep.
You know, I wish that we could get thousands of people in here. It don't matter that I'm never gonna fucking make anything off this because I'm talking about the wrong shit. What matters is that we're all in here and we're all, you know, having an opinion and conversating. That's what's important. And no, I'm never gonna be afraid of the liberals ever. Fuck them.
People shouldn't be afraid to voice their opinion.
No, absolutely not. That's why I don't just sit here and randomly just like fucking get rid of these people. Like there's fucking leftists up through the fucking comments that are just they say what they say and I just fucking leave them. It's the ones that are just being fucking stupid and ignorant that get fucking muted. And I don't even kick them. I just mute them. Mm-hmm. Let them sit there and be quiet and think about what they're fucking saying. Maybe they'll read some comments and get some common fucking sense. Right?
Yep.
No sensible person could like a major American politician unless you were a fan of their evil. Yeah, that's another reason I voted for Trump, because he's not an American major politician. Mm-hmm. He was a fucking businessman before he went into that.
Yep. Not to interrupt you, but someone said the inbreeding in the U.S. needs to end, full stop, and like that's my biggest reason that we should stop immigration from the Middle East.
Yep.
They're skyrocketing those numbers.
Yep. Yep. Crimson Gaming, Americans are hella brainwashed. Yeah, truly. Like, we have the entire left that is completely brainwashed. And if it's not only the left, it's all the globalists that are, like, in the right, in the left, the centrist globalists, like, all the ones that think that opening our borders wide open is going to give us world peace somehow. Mm-hmm. Like, somehow, if we just let everybody roam wherever the fuck they want, there will be no more issues. Like, shit, guess what? In the United States, people literally used to fucking kill each other over gold.
Yep.
Like, over fucking gold. That was, like, what, 100 years ago?
Yep.
Like, a little bit over 100 years ago? Mm-hmm. And in the area we live in, people were getting shot over fucking gold.
Yep.
That's going to start happening again. Like, that shit still happens in Africa. Like, there's entire wars and shit over gold.
Mm-hmm. Let me take your shoes off.
Sure. Thanks, love.
You're welcome. You can rest it on my leg. It's okay.
We need to take tampons out of men's room in colleges. They should have never been in there. If you want me to be honest, anytime I go into a men's room and there's tampons in there, I always grab every single one of them and throw them in the fucking trash. They don't belong in the men's room. Ever. For any reason. Like, unless you're fucking in a combat fucking men's room and you just got fucking shot. You know, I could see you using a tampon because you just got shot. But, like, fucking... Thanks, love.
Sorry.
What other reason... Hey, look at that. That works.
Perfect.
What other reason would you need fucking tampons in a fucking men's room?
To waste money.
That shit can go in the fucking garbage. Either that or take them motherfuckers and give them to your wife, right? Mm-hmm. Take the whole fucking handful.
Take them and put them in the women's room because it's usually fucking empty.
No, don't do that. Because the fucking don't walk in the women's room.
Well, no, give them to a lady.
Yeah, give them to a lady. Let her send them in there. Because you know what? Yeah, they don't need to be in there. Wickety witch. That's such a stupid thing to say. There's no Islamic America ever. Oh. That will never be a thing. That's like the most retarded, brain dead thing.
No, the most retarded, brain dead thing was the United States of North Korea.
Retarded.
Yeah. A real limp nut.
Americans are NPC. Yeah, like I said, the globalist fucking group, the globalist, like, population, yeah. Hell yeah. Exactly, Zettleboro. Even the people, or America is so great that even the people that hate it won't fucking leave. Mm-hmm. Like, literally, they hate it so much that they fucking supposedly went through all that fucking shit to get here just to hate it.
Well, yeah.
And then not leave.
All the people that talk shit about it as they're on, like, some shithead boat to sneak here illegally.
Yep.
Screaming Viva La Mexico.
Yep. Viva La Mexico. Take that shit back to fucking Mexico. This isn't Mexico. If you love Mexico so much, go the fuck back.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Like, stay the fuck there. I wish that they'd electrify the fucking fence so when they go up to it with their fucking whatever, thinking they're gonna cut it, they get fucking shot back like on Jurassic Park.
Mm-hmm.
And the kid's climbing the fence.
Mm-hmm.
And it hits him. Because doesn't he get shocked on that movie?
I'm pretty sure.
Like, right as he got over the other side, it's like, poof, and shoots him off the fence. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what we need.
Mm-hmm.
And I want it to be in pulses, you know? Like, 1 second it hits, and then you got like 2 seconds, and it hits, and then 2 seconds. So they think that they can go up, and they get up it, you know?
Yep. Gone. Out of there.
Get them back. Fuck that. Zorro. Yeah, rap music does promote ghetto culture. And it causes hoods to be the way they are. Exactly. Well, and it's what's caused all these fucking white people to be so fucking stupid, realistically.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
But then I also look at, like, raves, you know? Like, you might have a rave that's, like, just electronic music, and there might not be anything that you think would be bad. But then in all reality, what they're doing is giving these people drugs. It could be the government giving them drugs. They don't fucking know. And then they're playing all this music that's probably been studied, I mean, at least by that group, to make you feel fucking good.
Mm-hmm.
And then what do? They bring all these fucking groups from all over the planet in here, and then they're all fucked up and feeling good together, and nothing ever really happens.
Well, yeah, and their whole, like, peace, love, unity, and respect slogan that they push on them.
Well, yeah. But then they don't realize that it's all a fucking trick.
Yep.
They don't even understand that them people might not have even been from them fucking countries, or they might have been sent here to act that specific way just to fucking manipulate them, you know? Make them feel like they can be trusted.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah.
And it's all fucking brainwash. That's what it is. Like, you're literally going and you're taking these drugs that make your fucking mind mendable, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Makes it malleable. And then you can be easily fed this information because the whole time you're feeling fucking great. And then you associate feeling good with those people.
Yep.
Realistically. Like, this shit goes so deep. And that's why, like, our government's so willing to even allow fucking media like it is. Like, there's so much shit that they shouldn't allow. Like, they do have a hand over this shit, but they allow it anyways.
Mm-hmm.
And they allow it a specific way. And for me, I'm like, you know, if you're gonna have, like, a correct nation, I guess, they need to take care of this social media and all the media across the board and let people know what it really is. Like, they should be teaching kids how to see the agenda in school.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Yep.
Let's see here.
No, someone said we should take Mexico and make it great again, and hell no, we shouldn't. We're not taking a freaking thing from there, especially when they have a Jewish president. We'd never hear the goddamn end of it.
Fuck. We'd have to wait until they got the Jewish president out and then push them all the way south if we were going to do anything. We don't want them there.
Yeah.
We just want more, you know. But what we got to do before we get to that point is get more of our population going amongst ourselves. That means that we all need to start having more kids, you know?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And doing the thing, you know, going out, working hard, you know, just pushing, doing the thing.
Yep.
Because that's what's going to really help our country succeed, you know? And then when our kids get to the point that, like with my son, when he gets to the point that he's like, 14, he's going out and moving fucking hand lines. I don't care.
Yep.
Like, he's going to start working and learning responsibility from a young age. And he's going to learn how to work for his money.
Like he already is.
Well, yeah, 100%. Imagine if all these teenagers in America were doing that. We wouldn't be hemorrhaging money and bringing in all the fucking visa workers.
Yep. Well, yeah, because we gave our youth's jobs away.
Well,
they
yeah.
got hit the hardest.
Yeah. Well, imagine if these teenagers could just work in fast food for $7.25 because they don't need to make a living. Guess what? All of a sudden, our fucking food prices are going down because you don't have all these fucking felons and fucking college burnouts, high school burnouts, whatever it is, working at fast fucking food, complaining that it doesn't pay enough.
Yep.
Like, guess what? I wouldn't have fucking hired them anyways. I would have only hired fucking teenagers and been like, yeah, guess what? Like, you're making $7.25 because you're learning, And as a kid, you don't need to make a lot of money because you're living with your fucking parents.
Mm-hmm.
Like 100%.
Well, yeah, and I'd be curious to look into how much the Department of Education pushed to be against that.
Yep.
Like against like in agricultural communities around here where we used to have our school year built around harvest.
Yep.
You know,
Yep.
like how much of that was changed because they insisted that kids needed to be sitting on their asses rotting in a building more hours a day.
Yep. 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 Democrats are the biggest virus in America besides COVID. I pinned that one 100%. I want to read this. My Ukrainian wife and I have 3 young girls. We will never support a convicted sexual abuser who says grabbing women by the genitals is normal, disgusting. Well, that's why we need to cut support to Ukraine, because their leader was taking our money and buying cocaine and hookers and all sorts of shit.
Mm-hmm.
Are we still sending them money?
I'm not
Are we
sure.
still? I think we should have fucking cut it all back and fucking started making them pay us back.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like fuck them. The liberal shithole they are.
Yeah, I find it real funny that my personal experience is that the more posts I started seeing about the Ukrainian war being like a money laundering like scam, the less and less I started seeing about it.
Yep. 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 100%. Van Dive Sets. Love the MAGA hat. God bless you. God bless you too, man. All we want to do here is definitely make America great again. We really need to. Like, I really wish that we could just, like, somehow go back to the way it was, like, what, 100 years ago before they started taking people's fucking gold away and all that shit. Like, maybe not 100 years ago. I think 100 years ago might have been kind of rough. Yeah. In the 20s, Mm-hmm. Well, no, because the 20s was good.
Yeah.
20s was real good.
Roaring 20s.
Yeah. 20s was good. It was the 30s that was shit. Going into the 40s sucked. So the 50s, realistically, the 50s was like the golden era of America that we need to figure out how to get back to. So we need to get back to, what, about 76 years ago.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like this guy said, before women's rights.
Yeah, exactly. 100% before that shit. Because then I could just put my house and all this shit in her name and not be paying taxes on it, and because legally you weren't supposed to own anything.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yep.
Wow. Imagine that. Imagine what a great fucking world it would be. Imagine going into a workplace and not having to deal with, like, biting your fucking tongue all the time because you might offend some fucking lady or a faggot.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Well, it'd be a good place to fucking work and live and do everything, but guess what? Everybody gets offended by everything.
Yep.
You fucking fart while you walk past somebody, and that's assault. Right?
Yep. Everything's assault anymore.
Yep.
I'm wearing too much perfume, too much cologne.
Yep. Proverbs 3, 5, 6. Trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways submit to him, and he will make your paths straight again. Or straight. I need to quit adding shit. Jesus loves you. Yeah. If people would just rely on the fucking Bible in life, things would be better for them.
Yep.
Like, realistically, 100%. Like, the Bible is a guide that they have built to guide us through life so that we have an understanding pretty much all the way through. Yep. We know what to do, what not to do. We know our goal in life. Like, it is the place of, like, sanity. Like, realistically, when you don't have God, like, when you're not leaning on God, when you're just like these atheist fucking dickheads, like, what do you have? Like, what happens when you die in the end? You're just gone? Mm-hmm. That's it? Like, that's what you're hoping for? Like, that fucking sucks, because that's not what happens when I die. Like, I fucking don't know why you would hope that happened. Like, it's not the case. It'll never be the case, Like, your life will get better as soon as you start believing in God, you know?
Mm-hmm.
A, and following the fucking Bible. B, that's not going and skipping around all over the place. Like, open it up in the beginning and read it to the end.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I haven't done it. I'm still working on it. I'm not going to be one of them people that's like, oh, well, I've done it. But I am working on it, you know? I'm doing the fucking thing.
Yep.
And I think that it would help a lot of people
Mm-hmm.
in the long run, you know? For me, I think like super deep about shit too much. Like, well, what if, you know? And that's why I've like went fucking all the way into it, because there is no what if. You know, God does exist. There is not a possibility that he doesn't, you know?
Well, and people need to remember that they just need to take themselves and read their Bible and not get sucked into a church and following what is boiled down to like a false idol.
Yep.
Like they need to educate themselves, you know, and not just listen to what someone else is telling them to think about the Bible.
Yep. Yep. The hat should say "Make America Straight Again." I bet you I could order one of those.
Mm-hmm.
That's America's already great. That's why everybody wants to come here.
Yeah.
Well, you know, we were really great though, but I think we've been declining since all them people have came here. That's why I said what we need to do is freeze all their assets, their bank accounts, every fucking thing. Walmart to Walmart, they should be fucking charged.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like they should seriously be fucking charged for sending our currency out of the country fucking illegally for illegals, because it doesn't fucking matter.
In huge amounts.
In fucking massive amounts. Like our Walmart sending out like fucking millions of dollars a month.
Yep.
And yeah, no, that shit all needs to end. And then when they freeze all their assets and deport their asses out, these houses should be auctioned off to the fucking public.
Yep.
Like at that point, you probably could pick up a house for less than $100,000 fucking dollars because they're living in fucking mansions. Like I've seen what some of these Mexicans that don't even speak enough fucking English to fill out a check are living in.
Yep.
Like fucking 5,500 square foot fucking houses. Like I guess that's not like too massive of a mansion, you know, but like still on like acreage with the fucking fully custom brand new vehicles. How the fuck do they afford it? I'll never be able to fucking afford that shit doing what I do. I could go and do the same thing that they're doing and not be able to afford that shit. They'll be like, well, it's because you're not working as hard. Like, bullshit. It's because you motherfuckers are paid under the table, and then while you're, like, driving truck, you're smuggling fucking drugs and smuggling fucking people and smuggling this and that and making all this other fucking money.
Well,
and then you're not paying fucking taxes or regulations or fucking anything.
Well, that, and they're, like, all of our neighbors that have, like, how many people living in one house?
Oh, yeah, like, fucking 35 people living in a house, and then summertime hits, and they're, like, trafficking fucking illegals. You know, it hasn't happened this year. Also, I'd have fucking reported it. This is the first time I fucking seen somebody come in that I didn't recognize.
Mm-hmm.
But funnily enough, this year magically, like neither of the people that always are doing that on our street are doing it.
Well, yeah,
magically, imagine that.
Yeah, no one's living in the shed this summer.
Oh yeah, yep. If you haven't liked this, please do so. I'm trying to get to 150 likes tonight. You know, we're about. What is that, a sixth of the way there, a little bit over a sixth of the way there, but you know, if you haven't done it, do it. Subscribe. Let's get that goal hit. Whoa, how did I end up at the very top?
I don't know. That's the wrong way.
Oh, I guess I'm just reading too slow.
Yeah.
Holy shit. I guess I need to shoot down to the bottom, eh?
Yeah.
Eh?
Mm-hmm.
Like the Canadians, eh? The source is his big feelings and opinions. Oh, I didn't realize that I was sitting here claiming that I was a fact-based news source.
Yeah.
Like people can have fucking thoughts and opinions.
Uh-huh.
And a lot of the time, their thoughts and opinions can be backed up by fact.
Mm-hmm.
Or, I mean, realistically, sometimes I'll just sit here and you know, say what I think is going to happen, the possibility, the direction we're heading, you know, and there's only so many things that can happen. You know, it's like with them legalizing gay marriage. Like, I immediately, as soon as they did it, I was like, there's only so many ways this can go. We're lowering the bar. It can either go to, like, normal, like, nothing happens. Like, they're just actual normal, like, me and you, uh, you know, relationships, like actual marriages that just, like, are normal. Or they're gonna start doing like horrendous shit, and it's gonna start involving kids and manipulating themselves and all the shit that I called out.
Yep.
And then they were like, "Oh, that's just hate speech. That's fucking fear mongering. You can't say that." And then it was like, what, 10 years later, and all the left was trying to fight for the minor attracted adults.
Well, yeah.
Or minor attracted people, sorry.
Because all it was ever going to be is I'm just moving the goalpost, because degeneracy is never satisfied.
Yep. I'd like to know what all these people that are supposedly Christian gays think about what the Bible says about gays and being fucking gay.
They only read parts of it and cherry pick verses.
Yeah, they're gonna cherry pick shit and be like, "Oh, look right here. It says Jesus says love thy neighbor."
Like what? Yeah, but Jesus said that when all the neighbors were like the same as them.
Yeah.
Like it was easy.
Yeah, they also said not to build the Tower of fucking Babylon again.
Yeah, like
we're doing right now.
Like a bad devil.
Or not Babylon. I'm stupid. Babel. I'm tired.
Some guy's mad that you said Mexicans with money are cartel.
All Mexicans with money are cartel, and I think that they should eat curb like the dogs they are. I think that we should find ropes and whip them, you know? Not whip them, but like fucking crack them straight. Like, we should fucking take the tension and stick some tension on some ropes, you know? I think that the cartel has a special place on or in the ground. Somebody should type in here, the cartel is pussies or something, you know, so that I can pin that. You know, we need some shit talking on these pussy ass cartel that our military is gonna go in and just like smoke. The loving concept of a loving gay relationship isn't even what those ancient verses were talking about. You're reading a 20th century translation problem. Oh, yeah?
I don't think so.
I don't think so. I'm pretty sure that it was pretty fucking blatant when it said what it said. Like, what does it say specifically? Thou shalt not lay with a man.
Thou lays with a woman.
Oh my god. Well, and I don't want to like misquote it. Well, what is the fucking quote exactly?
It's Leviticus 18:22 and 20:13 that explicitly state that thou shalt not lie with a man as one lies with a woman.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm paraphrasing, but yeah.
Wow. It's funny, these guys are like crying about gays again, and I'm like, I was talking about the Muslims. Well, I guess the gays. The Bible says, lay with your wife, aka have sex with a woman, but also don't have sexual until marriage. Being gay and premarital sex are both the same sin.
Well, yeah.
I don't know if they're on the same level, are they?
I mean, technically all sin is on the same level.
Yeah.
That's why it tells you if you don't want to get married, then you need to be celibate. Not everyone's called to be married and have a family.
Yeah.
But if you're not going to get married, then keep it in your pants.
Wait, but isn't there multiple levels of like fucked upness with being like, in the Bible, it's like sodomy is not okay, you know, being gay is not okay. Like all the things that they are doing are kind of like it's like, you know, much more so than like just if you were like not married.
I think it would depend on your specific branch of Christianity.
Yeah.
Or how I was raised up is just all sin is sin.
Yeah.
Like, no sinner is better than any other sinner. You're all shitheads.
Yep. Yep.
You're all mucking in the same fucking mess. You know?
Oh, yeah. They boil your white ass in acid. I think that the cartel would be fucking obliterated by most people. They're not that cool. They're pussies. They're like fucking wannabe gangsters that are gonna get wiped out by our fucking actual military. They're like a wannabe military that's gonna get hit with an actual military.
And not know what to do.
And not know what to do. Like, they'll get wiped out so fucking fast, and it'll just be like they just fell asleep. Like, they're just out of existence, gone.
Yep.
Won't even know. And we wouldn't even suffer any casualties because they're all fucking, like, dumb Mexicans.
Well, literally.
Oh, man. Hey, bro, your mustache looks cool. Right on. Appreciate that. I don't know how to say your name, Div. I'll just leave it at that. Crossy, what's up? I'm just chilling out. I think I'm going to do this for just a little bit longer, and then I need to go to bed. How's your night going? Oh, is Anthony mad? Calling us crackers. That I don't take that term offensive. I take pride in that term. Because eventually, if you guys don't cut your shit out and, return back to your fucking where you're from or assimilate, you're going to learn why we were called crackers. You're going to learn exactly where that term came from, boy. Fucking boy. Oh, fuck.
That's funny.
This guy, I am black. Great. I don't know what else you wanted me to say. Are you a black that hears the N word and freaks out? Or are you a black that, like, just hears it and you're like, oh, whatever, unless it's directed. I mean, if it's directed at you and they're trying to fight you, maybe that makes sense. I mean, they're fighting words. Ultimately, we all use fighting words, but hearing it and passing or whatever, like, fucking get over it. It don't matter. And he's like, this guy calling me a cracker, like, I'm gonna fucking cry about it.
Well, yeah.
Oh, man. Who cares?
Well, yeah, like, even all the people who were like, Trump's a Jew, like, no, factually no. And insulting a politician does not hurt my feelings.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck. I'm not a politician.
Like, talk shit about Trump. I'm not him.
Remember when they were calling us honkies? I'm like, wah. Like, fucking, I'm not gonna chimp out. What are you expecting me to chimp out? Lots of these chatters remind me of woke feminists wearing hijabs at protests, right? The same woke feminists that will ride bikes naked because they have to do that shit in front of kids. I got an idea. I don't know if it would be worth the trouble, because you're gonna get in trouble if you get caught. But imagine going and getting like a honey water, sugar water, something sticky. And being able to spray all those guys, and then feather them, right? Cover them with feathers so that they're not naked. Imagine that shit, they're all out there on their bike ride thinking that they're gonna, like, be perverts to the whole town, but little do they know the whole town's gonna spray them with a fucking sugar mist. They're, like, riding through it like, oh, they put misters out for us, and then they start getting sticky, and then people are throwing feathers into fans.
Yeah, like putting a kibosh on their fucking pervert parade.
Oh, man. 100%.
They're like, we don't want to be perverts around your kids, though. Just watch us ride naked to Portland.
Oh, yeah. These same people that are like, Trump's a pedo.
Literally.
Because they're fucking brain dead.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Muslims are gays 100%. Have you heard what they do? They do some gay ass shit. That's why they, oddly enough, accept the trannies like they do.
Yeah, that's not haram.
Yeah, yeah. It's crazy that before because if I try and grow a beard, it comes in real patchy, and I was just letting it do its thing, and I had a bunch of people coming in here telling me that it looked white trash and like always talking shit, and I didn't cut it because of that. I cut it because it was fucking annoying. That shit was like 2 or 3 inches long and like naturally came in like Joe Dirt white trashy, you know. And so I did trim it up. I'm glad that people are appreciating that, you know. Sure, everybody appreciates it. She probably does too, because I don't look like a fucking bum going out. But
you don't look like a welfare kid anymore.
A welfare adult.
Oh God.
Hey, dude, read this. That's an Old Testament law. If you're living by Leviticus, you also have to execute people for working on Saturdays or talking back to their parents. Are you down for that? I mean, if the law necessitated it, the law allowed that shit, maybe.
Well,
like, fuck yeah. If I could fucking have a Saturday off guaranteed, like I have to go in and work in a full chem suit in 100-degree weather. If I knew that I'd get killed for working on a Saturday in them conditions, I'd be like, well, I mean, technically I can't come in because I'll get killed. It's not necessarily the best, thing for my family.
Well, that, and I feel like we can still take moral lessons and build our moral code from the Old Testament while also understanding that contextually those laws don't make sense for the society we lived in, but the moral message
is still there. Yeah, it's not like we can just skip to the parts that like make us feel good, make us feel justified in being shitbags and be like, okay.
Yep.
Otherwise, they would have just left everything out. Why do you think it's still there for you to read? So we know where we came from.
Well, yeah, why do you think we learn history about anything?
Yeah. So we know where we came from.
Well, yeah, like even people like learning their genealogy to learn where they came from.
Yeah.
Like it's a natural human driven instinct.
Yep. But then the left, like, they're fighting to fucking cause an apocalypse because they don't even believe in fucking God. So they've studied everything so that they can cause the apocalypse.
Yep.
It's insane. What are we asking here? Christian questions. It's anything, anything that rolls through here, I get on here when I have time and we just talk. I think it's a good place for people to be able to share their opinion. And as long as YouTube doesn't shut it down, generally I'm not here just kicking people out and like muting everybody. There's a lot of people that have differing opinions in here that just come in here and say what they're going to say. And I think it's a good thing because there's a group of at least 22 of us in here that are seeing these messages. We're all reading through the same shit, and it makes you think. Maybe you never thought that way before. And it might be an eye opener for somebody, or it might just make you just, like I said, think a little bit and,
Yep.
give you a different perspective. But ultimately, we're just here talking.
Well, and I like how there's this attention thief crying to us about the Bible is a liturgical document for the church. It isn't for your subjective speculations and isolated interpretations. Nor is it a tool you can use to bolster your neoconservative MAGA bullshit. I'm like, ooh, I smell the Catholic all the way from here.
Yep.
Because I don't listen to the church. Because the most important commandment is you shall have no other gods before me. And it seems like the Pope is trying to be pretty godlike.
Yeah. Yep.
So it's going to be a no for me.
Oh, yeah. No, I got distracted a little bit. The real Apollo, I'm pretty sure he's the one let me look. I'm pretty sure he said he's black.
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure. I thought he said he was black somewhere up here. He was using black and said he subbed. He must have heard what I said. And I look for people like that. People will sit here and say I'm racist and all this shit. And I'm like, no, I'm nationalist, A. But B, I'm trying to fucking actually stop these fucking stupid problems, you know?
Yep.
Like, we can all agree that words don't fucking actually hurt people. If you're in a situation where you're trying to fucking fight, like, we all talk shit to each other, we move on from that, you know? It's not fucking whatever, but, like, hearing, like I said, hearing a word in passing, just hearing somebody randomly fucking say it, it doesn't fucking matter. It's just a fucking word. And I think that if this guy heard that conversation, you know,
Yep.
and is still here, he agreed, you know, he subbed, you know, I'm down for them people.
Mm-hmm.
Those are the people that we want. Those are like the good fucking black people that ultimately go out into society, work hard, and then tell these other fucking hood rat retards what they are.
Yep.
But then they face a lot of hate, and they shouldn't. But ultimately, you think about it, they're in the same boat we're in. Like, if you're black, you're nationalist, you're standing for America, you know, you have a common sense fucking brain, then you're getting shit on by the left and all of the black community.
Yep. Well, yeah. Sorry, I got distracted.
Yep.
The person who asked me about the greatest commandment doesn't agree with me that it's thou shalt not have gods. They are of the opinion that it's, while they're technically correct that Jesus said the greatest commandments was to love thy neighbor as thyself and love God with all of your heart and all of your soul. I feel like that's how they're twisting things.
Yep.
To remove the like morality of things, because they're like, no, all you need to do is love your neighbors and just love God. And I'm like, yeah, but that's not always enough. Like, you actually have to be a good person and live a good life.
Yep.
And not just living a life that makes you seem cool on social media because you're with all the cool, trendy social justice issues.
Oh, yeah.
Like, actually wanting the good for everyone in your country, making it a good, safe place for your countrymen to live.
Yep. Yep.
You know?
I was going to ask, does it say in the Bible that you can't swear anywhere at all?
I'm not 100% sure. Let me see.
This guy, he's like, you just said the F word, then God right after. You aren't a religious individual at all. Don't talk about Jesus, you moron.
As all these people are trying to use the Bible to justify being gay.
Yeah, they're like bastardizing what the fucking Bible says so that they can justify being gay and like all the fucked up shit that they're doing.
Yeah, well, and that's what I thought. It says Scripture strongly condemns speech that is destructive, deceitful, or unwholesome, emphasizing the heart's attitude behind the words that matters, because our curse words didn't exist in the Bible times. You're just supposed to like, you're not supposed to, you know, like, I don't know.
So technically, no, they're wrong again.
Yeah, I feel like if cursing is like,
it's not like I'm using the Lord's name in vain, but then again, that's another thing that you could fucking talk about. Is using the Lord's name in vain, I feel like, is what they do when they're like, well, the Bible says, the Bible says to help thy neighbor. That's why we need to have our borders open.
Well, yeah, that's exactly what it is.
You are using the Lord's name in vain.
Well, yeah, even the guy keeps pushing about, like, oh, the church. Like, yeah, I get that the church was of some importance, but not like it is now.
Yep. 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 Ooh. More people are waking up. MAGA. Hell yeah. A lot of people are waking up. It's just that the Democrats, they think that they can create these echo chambers, you know, and they can't. You know, they can create them to some degree, but then we find places like this, you know, where we can actually talk, because there's not much that they can do about it when we're just live talking, you know. There's really not much that they can do at all. No. They can't mute us. They can't silence us. I'm in fucking control. You know, there's certain things that you can't say, but that's just because YouTube won't let you. Ultimately, I'm in fucking control here. Yep. I'm not canceling fucking people's speech. I'm not fucking silencing people, you know?
Well, no, and for me, it's just personally annoying to have people who don't even believe in the Bible, like, throwing it around like it means something to me.
Well, yeah. Yep.
Like, their opinion on how I live my life, like, it matters.
Yep. Meh, you two are full of hatred and racism. I'm out. I want you to leave and never fucking come back. Ever. As a matter of fact, nah, I'm just gonna let him cook.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not even gonna do anything. I just let him fucking cook.
Yep.
Go to the theater and watch Obsession. I've never heard of it. To be honest, I don't really watch a lot of movies and TV and shit because I feel like there's a lot of brainwash in it that I don't
seen a
fucking care
review
about.
for that movie. I'm like, I'm not watching some movie about some weirdo gooner who can't get a girl, so he like curses her to be obsessed with him.
Yeah, it sounds retarded.
Like, oh, you mean like all the AI girls all these guys are making because it's some poor computer animation that can't say no to them?
Yep.
Freaks.
Yep. All right, let's see how far. Oh yeah, I was like way up there. All right. Keep getting behind, guys. Can I have some of your pandas?
Yeah, baby. Oh,
No,
wow, look at that. While the
too.
New Testament explicitly abolishes ceremonial, deity, and purity laws, such as when Jesus declares all food clean in Mark 7:19 or Peter's vision in Acts 10, it consistently reinforces traditional sexual boundaries. New Testaments written by apostles Paul, such as Romans 1:26 through 27, 1 Corinthians 6:9 through 10, and 1 Timothy 1 through 9, or 1:9 through 10, explicitly include homosexual acts along other moral offenses like greed, theft, and regular adultery. Imagine that. Because, like I said, the old laws didn't make sense because we were a different society, but the moral code and the bones still existed. Are still required.
Nope. Nope. Jeremiah. What's up from San Antonio? What's up, dude?
I don't know where you are, but I just want to say I'm not a fan of all the gay people Trump has put in our government. That's why I feel like a lot of Christians didn't vote for Trump. Because you're allowed to not like politicians for things they do. Believe it or not.
I literally only voted for Trump for the liberal tears and to watch the Mexicans get deported and all the other illegals for that matter. Realistically, it's just there's so many fucking Mexicans in our area.
Well, and for me, that's what. Oh, I thought you were gonna say something. For me, people don't understand is like you are not supposed to be worshiping these politicians. Like, there's quite a few things that I don't like about Trump. But is there more things I dislike about Trump or more things that I dislike about Kamala or Biden? You know, like if there had been a better candidate than Trump, I would have voted for him. Yeah. Unfortunately, any of the smaller party candidates get ignored because everyone's like, I can only vote for the popular parties.
Oh, yeah.
And if people would just quit doing that, like if everyone just ignored Republicans and Democrats for a year and refused to vote for them, things might get better. Yep. Like those two parties have been in power for too long, doing heinous shit behind the scenes. It was not supposed to be like that.
I'm more like constitutionalist, anyways.
Yeah, see, like this guy said, using curse words is not necessarily a sin. St. Paul even uses the word shit to describe what sin is like. Because words are words.
Right. Well, yeah. It's like we've discussed. You're using the Lord's name in vain, you know, that's about as close as you're gonna get. Is like what these guys are doing, and they're bastardizing what the Bible actually fucking says. But I don't want to skip over Jess. Can I request a verse? What's the verse you're requesting?
I'd just like to say there's a certain someone who's gonna get ignored because they're being bossy.
Uh-oh. Read your shit.
Not anymore. I don't know. Kamala probably would have appointed some freaking tranny.
Oh, he said he's the uh straightest man alive.
I
Good.
know. I'm just not gonna listen to people being friggin' bossy, telling us what to do.
Well, I was just curious. Maybe he said something important. If you'd have said some liberal faggy fucking shit, I wouldn't have even acknowledged it, you know. But I'm like, hey, he sounds normal.
Kamala Harris ran with Tim Walz, the gayest man alive.
A tampon Timmy.
1933.
Anthony, you're just mad because your family's probably getting deported. Is that why you're mad? How are we a threat to America? It's liberal because I guess it makes sense. What makes sense about liberal? Nothing. Ever. Let me see what else you said.
What? No way. Hang on, because Jess's Bible verse was Leviticus 19:33 through 34. Love the foreigners, welcome and protect. But the historical context, because I asked for clarification, says that the resident alien Gur was a foreigner who had legally and permanently integrated into Israelite society. They left their home country, entered with permission, and crucially assimilated into Israel's legal and cultural framework. They were required to obey Israel's law, respect the Sabbath, and reject pagan idolatry. In exchange, the Bible commanded that they receive equal justice, equal wages, and access to social welfare like harvesting leftover crops.
Wow.
The Nakori, or Czar, these were temporary travelers, traders, and tourists who did not assimilate. They maintained allegiance to their own nations and gods. The civil protections and equal status mentioned in Leviticus did not apply to them. For example, Israelites could not charge interest on loans to a fellow Israelite or a Gur, but they could charge interest to a Nakri from Deuteronomy 23:20.
Wow.
Because they didn't get the same protections because they didn't believe in God and didn't assimilate. Imagine that.
Wow. But then here in America, we were forced to assimilate to people moving in. Like, it doesn't happen like that. We're the only fucking country like that. That's what I'm trying to say.
Well, yeah, because turds like Jess are like, can I get a Bible verse? Like, can I make you use your own religion against you? Like, no, you turd, because I actually read it and understand historical context.
Yeah.
It was a different time because they definitely didn't live in the shithole society we do now.
Fuck no, it wouldn't have been allowed. That's like literally why the planet got washed out, is because this is the society we live in now.
Yeah.
But no, Nick. He said 6% of Indians and climbing in New Zealand, NZ, totally disgust. And they just signed a trade deal with them. They're fucked. That's crazy. Yeah, okay. I wanted to go back and read that. You said it wasn't your best shit. No, 100%. Like, there's no fucking reason that any of us countries should be just taking their people like that. Like, why? For what reason? And then what's crazy is here in the United States, if they go and work like trucking and make $80,000 that year, they can go home and live a fucking, I think it said a moderately good life, like a middle, like, they're not living poor, they're not living rich, they're somewhere in middle class for like 3.5 years off of like $80,000. And you go there, buy a house, like all that shit off of like a year of driving a truck. It's fucking insane. Have a shitty night, you hateful pricks. I'm having a great night because I bet you that your fucking blood pressure's through the roof, clown. This guy's trying, or this person, the deaf TNX, is trying to say the Bible repeatedly warns that God will curse anyone who denies justice to immigrants. Pretty sure that that's not the type of immigrants that we're getting, though, that are just invaders. I'm pretty sure that God warns against the invaders that we're getting and says that there's a way to handle them too.
Well, see, they're cherry picking again to sound smart because that takes place in a highly specific ancient legal and religious ceremony that differs vastly from modern immigration debates.
Deuteronomy 27:19.
Yeah, I'm in my Bible right now.
Okay.
Yeah. It says in the Near East, the foreigner and the fatherless and the widow were grouped together because they lacked structural protections. And ancient society was tribal and the rights were tied to ancestral land ownership because orphans, widows, and resident aliens usually did not own land. They had no wealth, no political leverage, and no family patriarch. A corrupt judge, a wealthy landlord, or a powerful citizen could cheat them, seize their power, or deny property or deny them fair wages. By declaring a public curse, God positioned himself as a personal defense attorney for those who had no human protection. But it's not applicable to like life today.
Or people invading your fucking
because
home.
The expectation back then was that those widows, the orphans, and the fatherless or whatever were going to fully assimilate.
Mm-hmm.
Like they were not going to remain strangers or foreigners in that land.
Oh yeah. Yep. Well, and then this spooky ghost girl bringing up stuff without even quoting anything at all, just saying on the topic of swearing, Jesus says that a mouth shows what a heart us full of, and several verses say to avoid obscene and unwholesome language.
Yeah, she had her fucking ears open and not had dicks in them. I said that earlier. And I said that it's like more of like if you're going out there and just being like hateful, like going out and like just telling people they're pieces of fucking shit, worthless garbage. Yeah, that's foul language.
Well, and for me,
but like having strong words because you have strong feelings is not the same.
Well, yeah. Well, and then for me, I'm like sitting here like most of us on the right aren't even actually like racist, as far as it goes, or like actually saying like the shit like you're saying, like hateful or any of that shit. We're not pushing what she's trying to say or pushing, because if that was the case, we'd have like Mexico that we just hated, and it's not like we hate Mexico. It's the way that they take advantage of us.
Well, yeah, I want Mexico to be proud of being Mexican in Mexico.
Yep.
That's it.
Yep.
Well, no, and it's like Deft NX keeps saying you're the one choosing to follow the line about gay people while ignoring the lines right next to it. Like, yeah, like most Christians do, because those aren't moral, like, debates. Like, eating pork back then was probably bad because it would make you sick.
Mm-hmm.
Like, a lot of things made sense for that time, but they're not moral issues.
No.
Like, Jesus said all food was clean. It was meant for us all to be eaten. That removed that. But the morality of doing things that were against God's creation still remained.
Oh, yeah.
But you could say that till you're blue in the face and they don't care because they don't read the Bible.
No.
They just sit there and Google, like, how can I argue with someone that gay is okay?
Well, they're probably mostly bots anyways. Mm-hmm. Like, in all reality, if they're not actual bots, they're human fucking drones. But Jared the Hopper's back. Good to have you back. Sign for 100. What? I'm not cherry picking. I'm actually holding up a mirror, so you're looking at it backwards and getting the wrong fucking message. Wow. That makes sense. Sing for $500. I can't even accept money on here, dude. Why would I be doing that shit?
That and you're not a circus monkey.
I ain't a circus monkey. Check out the Book of Mormon. Why? So it can go in the fucking garbage? The Book of Mormon is trash. Isn't the Book of Mormon like not even considered Christian anymore? They're just considered Mormon.
Yeah.
Because they're stupid, blasphemous people that think that one day they're gonna be gods.
They're on the religion bookshelves at bookstore for the same reason Oprah Winfrey books are.
Oh yeah, Mormons are an actual cult. Trust me, I live around a lot of them.
Yeah.
Oh, Hooper. Yeah, I definitely probably said Hopper. Sorry about that. Jared the Hooper. My bad. We don't have a moral compass. That's why we're standing up for our actual people. You know, okay, we are in your wall. You're just gonna get muted. I'm not gonna have somebody just come in here and just blatantly just be saying that the Bible's trash. You know, the Quran is trash.
You can't even type that though. Oh, can we mute?
The Book of Mormon changed your life. I hope it did, but guess what? That's about as bad as being a Muslim.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you're following some false prophet that somehow looked into a hat and read gold fucking tablets that nobody ever fucking seen.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, imagine that. Like, shit, maybe I should go and go up into the mountains and then I'll look into a hole in the ground and say that I write a whole book from a hole in the ground.
Mm-hmm.
And then con a bunch of people into it.
Mm-hmm. Take a bunch of money from them.
Well, yeah. And don't get me wrong. Like, yeah, the Mormon religion does have some good conservative values, but they also do some fucked up things and are really fucking pandery.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they're one of the most pandering fucking religions out of all of them, I think.
Well, yeah, I can definitely admire the way the Mormons have, like, such a good family connection still in today's society.
Yep.
And, like, they built a really strong community, but the values they teach and the things they preach about are just blasphemous in their very nature.
Oh, yeah. Yep. Anthony, I would say that the Muslims that wish death to America. And yeah, they both fucking suck, but I would definitely say that the ones that are more of an issue, like an at hand issue that we need to take care of right now, are the Muslims that are currently trying to build sleeper cells in the United States. But realistically, I think that at the end of the day, it's kind of a one then the other type of thing. You know, I don't want to get into super crazy detail or anything like that because whatever, you know. But realistically, you know, one is, I think, more of an imminent problem, but the other one is a force that needs to be fucking handled. Neither one of them are anything fucking good. Neither of them are anything good. But something that nobody looks at is, yeah, the Jews, they have all the money, you know, but then how much money do the Muslims have? We know how much money Soros has. We know that. We can Google that shit. You cannot Google how much money the fucking Muslims have because they have so much fucking money that it isn't even trackable. It's not even traceable. That's what the internet will fucking tell you.
Well, yeah.
They can't even fucking track the Muslims fucking wealth.
Well, yeah, because it dates all the way back to the Ottoman Empire.
Well, yeah, when they were going around the planet conquering nations and stealing fucking wealth.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Like, realistically.
Ooh, what's the difference between Shia and Sunni? One kind of believes in a goofball democracy, and the other one's like kings and queens, like bloodline ruling. That's the main differences I know.
Yeah, well, and wasn't it one of them too that just stabbed somebody with their?
No, that was a sheik.
Yeah, sheik. Either way, I think that if they've got a towel on their head, then they're probably an issue and don't belong in the United States because they're in the United States refusing to assimilate because they're in a Christian country, being non-fucking Christian blatantly just because they have the freedom to do so.
Yep.
Like, why the fuck would you go to a country that is mostly fucking Christian just to be non-Christian? And then be an ass about it?
Yep.
You know, like they're not coming here to assimilate to any fucking degree. They're coming here to force us to assimilate.
Where are you? Oh, I know where you are.
Taser Redface or Tase Redface. I didn't say that the Mormons are bad people, but they are definitely um like sitting on like probably the highest fucking level that you can because they're saying that they're equal to God.
No, they think they can be God. They
That's what I'm
believe in
saying.
exaltation.
Well,
which
yeah,
is
that's
blasphemy.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Like they believe that they can be God one day.
Mm-hmm.
Like one day they will be a God of thousands of millions and billions and an infinite number of gods, and that's fucking blasphemy.
Yep. You should just keep saying the F word. It's really making people mad.
Oh yeah. So you're like fuck, 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 motherfuck, motherfuck, noise. Right?
But no, I don't think the Mormons are bad people. Like I said, I admire the fact that they maintain such strong families and they're just having kids. A lot of them are pretty productive fucking people in society.
Yep.
But I can't get with people who are saying they're better than my God or going to be equal to him.
Oh no.
Like that's just silly. Like I can respect you as a person and not respect your religious beliefs.
Well, especially when they're like, well, all the stories in the Bible are just that. They're stories, fairy tales to help you guide or be guided on your mission. Like, no, actually, as a matter of fact, that's shit that happened and warnings of what not to fucking do because even though God said that he wouldn't flood the planet again, the next thing that's going to happen is going to be fucking worse. Like it's done. Like there is no flooding. There is none of that shit. Like that's it.
Like flooding would have been the nice thing.
Oh yeah. And then these fucking woke fucking leftists are pushing super hard for that. They're like, oh, we're all Christian. And I'm like, then why do you guys listen to a bunch of actual fucking devil worshippers, huh?
Yep.
Like, wasn't fucking even Taylor Swift doing devil worshipper shit?
There's all of that kind of imagery everywhere.
And it's all only in the fucking left.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine that. In the left, it's the most global.
And I want to pause you right there because what irritates me about Taylor Swift is I don't even think she's on the left.
Oh.
Because yeah, she says
she's
supports
a globalist.
Biden, but then all of her friends like lean right. Like that's where she started. Nope. I think she's like the ultimate panderer and just pushes whatever's gonna get more people in her concerts.
Oh yeah.
Which is a dangerous thing.
Yep. Things that aren't your belief isn't a devil. They do actual devil worshipping though. Like you don't pay attention to any of that shit. And you know, since I got 17 people in here who may not have heard this before, I want to say this right now. The enemy isn't the right, it's not the left. It's really, I mean, the centrists are an issue, but it's not the centrists. The enemy in the United States and the entire planet for all of us, really, is the globalists.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, it's a war against globalists. It's nationalists against globalists, you know? That's why when you dig into it, how many? It's like 60 million Christians have been massacred.
At a minimum.
At a minimum since the Holocaust.
Mm-hmm, more than that.
But they don't tell you about that because that doesn't teach you the wrong or the right narrative. They want to teach you about the Holocaust because he was a white Christian nationalist and they want to be able to demonize him to the best of their ability. And it's like, I don't agree with every fucking thing, you know, but you know, I can see why they chose that story and why they've chosen to teach us about that shit when they do, you know. It's all kind of like manipulation, you know. They teach it to you in middle school when you're really kind of emotionally unstable, and then they make you pissed about it and cry about it and all this shit, and they make you hate white nationalists. I mean, fuck, what's most of what they are teaching you about in school? About how colonists are fucking bad and just oppressed everybody and this and that. And I'm like, don't fucking care.
Mm-hmm.
I literally don't fucking care at all. Like, guess what? We conquered this nation, and if we're gonna use our fucking brains, we won't let ourselves get conquered again.
Yep.
But the left, the progressives, the globalists, they've neutered us. You know, we could have war on American soil, and we're not even allowed to fight back.
Yep.
Not us as civilians. We're supposed to go and line up and get on trains, probably, and go and get on fucking planes and fly out of the country to what? Who knows what country is going to start taking us as refugees? But that's the way that everything's set up.
Well, yeah, think about the massacres in Ethiopia that's been happening that no one was talking about.
Oh, yeah.
I was getting it from like church newsletters.
Yep.
Freaking asking for help, which was like whatever, but still, like no one talks about that. You don't learn about that in school, that Christians all over Africa and the Middle East are like rapidly dying.
Yep.
That to be baptized in certain places in Southeast Asia, you have to sign an acknowledgement saying that you're probably going to get killed for being a Christian.
Yep.
And there's no take backsies once you're baptized.
Yep. Yep.
But no, we live in a great world.
Well, yeah. Yep. Ethiopia needs to migrate to resources. Ethiopia needs to be, like, realistically, like, that's a lot of the reason is, like, places like Ethiopia that are being targeted by the fucking Muslims. That's why I think we should be hitting them so fucking hard, because they constantly tell us that they're going to spread into every household across the entire planet.
Yep.
Constantly. They're always saying that shit. It's not like an empty threat. It's not like a saying. Like, these guys are trying to make that a fucking promise to the best of their ability.
Yep.
And then our dumbass, doe-eyed fucking liberals are like, "Oh, they're marginalized. They're minorities.
Yep.
You're an Islamophobic fuck." Like, yeah, and guess what? Like, they would take you and throw you off of a fucking building.
There was something I read that I wanted to read out loud.
Comic slushy, you know, I don't even want legal immigrants. I don't know why we need legal immigrants. Why can't we, you know, start motivating people to have kids again? Why don't we make America good enough, like bring our economy to a good enough place to where people actually feel encouraged to raise kids? Like, why do we need to bring all these people in here to have the American dream that should have been the dream for all of our generations to come, not the generations of the whole world? That's why we're all starting to have that dream slip away. And then all the idiots that are like, we're all immigrants, bullshit. My family came here on the Mayflower.
Yeah.
Like, that, they were settlers.
And you were Native American.
Yeah, and I'm Native American, so there's that.
The American dream is dead because it was given away.
Well, and I was going to say, because they say, this person said, country of immigrants. No, it's a country of European immigrants. The left tried to change that through some screwed up experiment that they admitted to. You can dig through shit and find the fucking Democrats bragging about how this was going to be the new fucking melting pot experiment. It's an experiment. The American experiment. Weren't they talking about that in Biden's fucking term? Yeah. How it was the American experiment. Because they're making it a melting pot of the whole world, even though it repetitively said European melting pot in every fucking thing, because we were only bringing Europeans here. But aside from that, I'm like, we shouldn't have even fucking brought them.
Well, yeah, and it was like that until a certain little hat fella wrote a poem that said we weren't just a European melting pot. And no one talks about that.
Oh, yeah. Go ask a Native American if the people on the Mayflower were just settlers to the people who actually belonged to this land. Your ancestors Oh, it's moving on me. I lost your comment. Haha.
Yeah, look, Anthony knew what I was talking about. I just wasn't gonna say the word.
Wait. I was trying to find that comment again.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, you're fine. It like shot down to the bottom for some reason, and I lost it. But either way, the Indians were like what, scalping each other, murdering each other. It was a land of like fucking hundreds of nations that were constantly at war. And at the end of it, they were conquering each other to take each other's fucking land. It was a land of conquering. They were fucking savages.
Well, and it was like the native Mexican Indians with the Spanish. They were like, hey, we have this one asshole tribe. Can you help us?
Nope.
That happened here too.
Nope.
Like, people forget that the interior tribes were not like peaceful like the freaking Iroquois, who also weren't that peaceful like they taught us.
Well, and then for me, I'm like, hey, guess what? If it wasn't for, again, the crying, progressive, globalist fucking liberals, guess what? They would have just assimilated into society. We wouldn't even have fucking Native Americans. We would just have Americans.
And wouldn't that be cool?
Yeah, but guess what? That was the first divide. They wanted to stick them on their own fucking little reservation so that they could fuck them over realistically. Because any Indian I've talked to said that they just get fucked over.
Well, yeah, like how great is it that they're on their reservations that have shitty access to clean running water, sewage systems. They don't have good grocery stores because they're just relying on themselves.
Oh, yeah.
Like, imagine making yourself a society in the middle of another society, like a freaking Russian nesting doll.
Imagine if they just fucking assimilated and guess what? They were just living amongst us. Or guess what? They could have just went to fucking Canada and got pushed out, you know.
Well, yeah.
At the end of it, they're fucking lucky that they got treated the way they do. How do the Muslims treat nations that they're conquering? That's the question.
Not good. Has anyone learned about janissaries?
Oh, yeah.
That's everyone's homework assignment tonight. Go Google what that is.
Yeah, go look up janissaries.
That's a fun practice.
Right?
Oh no, Jesse can't listen to this gross shit.
Oh. I guess all you guys should just fucking leave because guess what? There's normal people that roll in here too. It's not just you fucking scum.
I think that Deaf Next should go watch Matt Walsh's really informative YouTube special that's everywhere, I think, about the natives, and that it was not, in fact, the colonists who taught them scalping.
Oh yeah.
We learned that from them.
Oh yeah. This NXISC is retarded. Calling it savage land ignores the massive sophisticated culture or civilization that existed here. Indigenous nations had complex governments which actually influenced the who knows where the rest of it is. Oh, U.S. Constitution, advanced agriculture, massive trade routes, and complex societies. I'm like, that's funny coming from a nation that did they even have written fucking language or any fucking thing?
Some of them I think had started to.
Wow, like places that were like actually like there was like what they're saying is like almost complete bullshit. You know, there might have been very few nations that had like a little tribal thing going on, but at the same fucking time, they were mostly not. Like they didn't have anything fucking official or recognized at all anywhere.
Well, yeah, and I'm pretty sure that all of the tribes that were getting really good protection from the warring tribes that just wanted to steal shit from them were pretty happy that they had people that were willing to step in and stand up for them.
Yep.
You know?
Yep.
Like putting a stop to the war games.
Yep. But you know what I want to do? I'm going to go through and put all these guys in timeout.
Ooh.
All of them.
They hate that.
All of them. Every single one of them. So that they can sit there with their fucking mouth shut. Like Thomas, he's like, shut your mouth, boy.
I know, like,
hey, check this out. Shut your mouth, boy.
Like the guy who said I was unserious because I said no take backsies. I'm like, if I could, I'd rename this to Deeply Unserious.
Oh. Yep. Look, now they're all gonna get shut down. Damn. Do you guys like being silenced? Like you silenced all of us? I brought you all in here like a bunch of fucking wild hogs, and then the gate shut, and now you're being silenced. Oh no.
Oh wow, look at that. It's not even hurting our feelings. It's actually just being fucking blatant retards.
But all I was gonna say is I am also thinning this out so that normal people that want to have like a normal, conversation with a brain in their head have a chance to say something without just having to deal with fucking liberal brainwash nonsense.
Yeah. I noticed how none of them had anything to say about the Janissary thing.
Nope. Not one of them.
I'm definitely a useless idiot. I don't know about you.
Fuck yeah. Infidel demon rats, hell yeah. They are, they're all infidel. Oh. When somebody hurts my feelings, I time them out. No, I just time out all these brain dead liberals because nobody wants to fucking hear you guys. Nobody wants to see you guys. Like, honestly, we wish you didn't exist. In America, anyways. And honestly, I'm not saying that I don't wish that you existed and then didn't exist. I just wish that you were never or like a thing in the first place, you know? Like, I wish that you would have had like common fucking sense and enough of a brain to see through the fucking brainwash.
Yep.
And be like part of all of us so that we could work as a team and have a nation, But no. You guys want to give away our nation.
Well, yeah, like the person who said the American dream was dead. Like, no, it's not dead. They just gave it to another country.
Oh, yeah, we gave it away to the fucking world because it made the Democrats feel fucking good. They could virtue signal by giving away every fucking thing that we'd ever built. Hey, look at that. Now that I'm starting to thin out the fucking idiots, you start to see all the support. Hell yeah. Fucking keep showing that love and support. We fucking love it, That's why we do this, is to see that guess what? There are people that are fucking like us. It's not like media would like us to believe. It's not like fucking all these people, It's like a very few amount of people that are retards at the end of the day.
I'm further down in the chat than you are, but Getty 77. I can't see the rest of the bill. The liberal Democrats are ganging up with Muslims to destroy the United States.
Yep.
Yes.
I've been trying to tell everybody that all the time. All the fucking time. Nobody wants to listen because liberals will sit there and just keep repeating the same fucking parroted phrases that they heard on fucking CNN, and then their fucking other YouTubers they watch are repeating what they seen on CNN instead of like thinking about the whole fucking thing.
Yep.
Whose cartel?
Oh.
What do you mean, whose cartel? Just the cartel in general. Oh, I love going through and just silencing these fucking libtards, though. I mean, we only dealt with it for how many years? I still can't say shit on fucking Facebook, But it's crazy. It's crazy. I can't say shit on Facebook. Like, I said that we should fucking exile all the people that were fucking, protesting the Vietnam War because those motherfuckers should have been supporting our fucking military troops, spitting on them and all that shit. I wish I could find one of them motherfuckers, Like, that's the most un-American shit. And I said they should be exiled. For that, Facebook silenced me.
Yep.
They fucking restricted my account. But, hey, guess what? These fucking retards can create Facebook accounts and rat on ICE. They can follow ICE around and take pictures of them and impede fucking law enforcement. That's fine. Facebook won't even fuck with that. They won't take it down.
Yep.
No problem. Like, kind of seems like they're trying to, set the fucking mood in a way. They're setting up this future, and that's something that we all need to look at, really. Before social media, what we had was the government. We had our constitution, like laws, shit like that, And then movies started putting a standard in, you know? Music kind of started putting a standard in a little bit. But there wasn't a lot they could do unless you're wanting to make movies or make music, you know? And then you had to adhere to their standard. But now, guess what? You've got media. If you want to be anything on social media, you better adhere to their standard. Because if not, they're not going to promote you. They're not going to push your stuff. They're going to push you down so far
Mm-hmm.
because they don't want people to fucking hear you. They don't want people to know that, hey, guess what? You can have fucking different ideas. They want it to seem like everybody's a brain dead fucking liberal.
Mm-hmm.
But ultimately, guess what? That means that these social media platforms are setting the community standard for our actual fucking community in real life because it doesn't just stay on a platform. You know, the platforms it starts like molding the way you actually start to live because you're so used to it if you're on them platforms all the time.
Well,
And it's
yeah.
bullshit. These platforms should have never had that much fucking power, you know? Somebody should have stepped in and curbed their asses and been like, hey, guess what? In the United States, we have certain rights, and you're not just going to trample on them because you feel like it.
Well, yeah, because they use the algorithm to complete two objectives at once. On the one hand, they get all the people on the left that are like rabid in these huge groups are always keeping them super interconnected. So they really do think that everybody just thinks like them. Like I've
Yep.
seen the videos of like ladies being like, I don't get it, and like showing their feeds, and it's all liberal bull crap.
Well, yeah.
So they're like, how did anyone vote for Trump? And then you look at like someone like me or you, and you don't really see anyone who's similar to you on your social media unless you like search them out.
Yep. Yep.
You know what I mean?
Well, yeah.
And it's people don't understand what's happening because they're just so sucked into doom scrolling and reels and TikToks and everything that they don't pay attention.
Well, 100%. Well, and it's, I don't know, it's scary the way that we're allowing everything to kind of push us. And people are just like, okay, I'm fucking addicted to social media.
Mm-hmm.
I'm addicted to movies. I'm addicted to this shit, and I'm gonna thoughtlessly fucking just go with the fucking flow.
Mm-hmm.
How many people are like, I hate politics. I just want to be a good person. It makes me feel good.
Mm-hmm. Yep, a lot of people.
And that's what's fucking up America. Like, not everything is about making you fucking feel good. And realistically, when it comes down to it, it should make you feel a lot better to know that you're keeping the fucking people in your nation, your neighbors, safe.
Mm-hmm.
That's safe from being fucking replaced by immigrants.
Yep.
Like, realistically, like, how many more fucking immigrants are we gonna bring in here before we're like, hey, like, maybe this wasn't the idea?
Mm-hmm.
But it's all ultimately part of their plan. Like, realistically, they bring these immigrants in here from places that don't have rights like we do just so that they can make our way of living shittier.
Mm-hmm.
Because why would they want the fucking workers' rights or any of the shit that we do when they came from some socialist shithole? And they'll 100% vote for fucking anything as long as it gets them out of having to fucking actually work.
Well, yeah, because all they care about is the benefits. They don't even probably, like, think about how many of these people come here and they don't even know about workers' rights. And that's why they get exploited and some shithead pays them, like, $5 under the table.
Yep.
And makes them work, like, 18, 19, 20-hour days. Which
Yep.
is, like, unethical and wrong. We shouldn't be treating human beings like that.
Well, yeah.
But then they're like, no, but they're getting a better life here. And I'm like, how? By being treated like a slave in a foreign country?
Well, yeah.
Where they don't actually exist and don't actually have protections? Like, wouldn't it be safer for them to come through here legally so we can, like, make sure people aren't exploiting them?
Well, yeah.
Like,
yep.
if something happens to them or they go missing, we can actually look for them appropriately.
Yep.
Instead of them just being, like, ghosts because they just exist here without any kind of documentation.
Oh, yeah. Look, this person. You know why I'm shutting so many liberals out of here? Because you guys just say stupid fucking shit. Ruin my chat, realistically, because there are people that want to have, like, actual fucking normal conversations here. And you guys just ruin it. Because you just come in here fucking crying about shit that you do to us. Like, realistically.
Mm-hmm.
Let them sit there and run their fucking mouth. And then you know what I do? Mass fucking silence their asses, because what the fuck have they been doing to us? They have been nonstop fucking mass silencing us.
Yep.
Even today. Even fucking today with Trump in office, these motherfuckers mass silence us through every single fucking platform except for what? X?
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
Like, realistically,
Mm-hmm.
every single fucking one of them,
Mm-hmm.
they're gonna have their community standards.
Yep.
And then they protect the wrong fucking people.
Yep. Well, yeah, and it's because it's worked into the language of their community standards.
Yep.
They're on the right side because they're always defending a marginalized group.
Yep. Yep. And you know what? Fuck your marginalized group. Like, you guys are making fucking white people literal fucking minorities across the planet everywhere. And I know you feel good about it. I know that you fucking feel good about it. But, Anthony, you know, the great replacement theory, that's something interesting to talk about, because I sat here and I noticed the pattern, you know, as a kid growing up. Me and my wife had talked about it a lot. And then so I was talking about it, you know, and somebody said that. They're like, "Yo, way to talk about the great replacement theory, racist, bigot, blah, 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 you know, all the bullshit." And I was like, what the fuck are they talking about? And so I Googled the great replacement theory, and I was just like, holy shit, when are we going to quit calling this a theory? This isn't a theory. This is fact right here. Like, what they're doing is what what this says they were going to do. Like, they're fucking replacing us. The immigrants are brought in as voter blocks. It's a power grab, plain and simple, anti-democratic. That's also true, because you know what? They bring these people in here and they really need help. Like, realistically, like, you think about being in like the shittiest position, you can look on YouTube, you can see what they're going through, you know? And so you don't blame them ultimately when some government reaches out and says, hey, come over here and we'll give you fucking socialism, basically.
Mm-hmm.
You know? They come over here and they're like voting for them motherfuckers. That's what they're doing. That's what they keep doing. And that's why they want to refuse voter ID laws and all this shit so fucking hard. And that's why I was in Washington when we were getting ready to vote for the presidential elections. They had voter boxes. You can look on my YouTube. It's on there, you know. Somewhere back there's a video of me. I'm pretty sure I'm wearing like a red shirt or in my Trump hat. I can't remember, but regardless, in that video they had like 12 or 13 different languages on the voters box.
Yep.
I'm like, hey, if you're voting in America, you know what you need? To speak fucking English or don't fucking vote in America. Like, literally, I'm of the opinion that if you can't fucking speak English, if you're not even willing to go through that fucking effort, you can pack your shit and get the fuck out.
Yep.
Like, how many people came to America and tried really hard to speak fluent fucking English, you know?
Mm-hmm.
These people that can't even fucking try and speak English, I don't give a fuck if they came here legally or not. They can pack their shit and get the fuck out and go to the country that they love so much and that they fucking represent so fucking much. You know?
Mm-hmm.
I thought you left that place because it was a fucking shithole and you had no opportunity there. I didn't realize that you left that place so that you could come to the United States and literally fucking rape us of all of our benefits and then go back there as a fucking king, basically.
Yep. Well, yeah, and it all started when Nixon almost swept the country in 72.
Yep.
And they realized that if they didn't bring immigrants in to help vote for the Democrats, they were going to lose any semblance of control.
Yep. 100%. That's a banger right there. Ahmed. That right there, that's a banger. I asked for people to put some good bangers in there because fuck the cartel. That's a banger right there.
Mm-hmm. Someone asked if I vote, unfortunately, because some turds back then said women should have to.
Well, yeah, now it's just like, why not? You know, we see pretty eye to eye. You know, Trump got 2 fucking votes.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they wanted women to vote so damn bad. You know, Trump got 2 votes out of it. And hopefully next time we got like a fucking constitutionalist or something that's fucking super nationalist, you know. I want fucking super extreme nationalism, and the whole world can get fucked.
Yeah, like someone less globalist than Trump.
Mm-hmm.
Because even as a Republican, he has like globalist tendencies.
Yep, 100%. I'll admit that.
You know?
I'm not gonna sit here and be like, "Oh, Trump's the best fucking most." No, like I've said multiple times, I think he's too fucking globalist. But you know what? We don't have camel toe running this fucking place.
Mm.
That fucking chameleon would have ran us into the ground.
Yep.
That's what chameleons do, isn't it? They live in the ground. Do they live in trees?
They live in trees and just blend in.
I bet you she swung around a few trees too. Jay Nelson. Jeets flooding into Idaho. What do you mean?
The only Jeet I know is Jeet yet.
Jeet yet?
That could just be me though.
Yeah. I gotta look and see. Nationalism. Nationalism kicks ass. Fuck yeah. You know, and I'm not gonna say Israel kicks ass. I'm not getting on that, you know. Progressivism sucks. Definitely. 100%. Let's see here. I don't want to get too super far behind. But yeah, what's JEET? Legal immigrants have to take what they can get for payment, meaning they're underpaid, thus creating a slave class. Well, and you know, they say that they're underpaid and everything, but for me, I'm like, they get all these fucking benefits while they're here, legal or not, realistically, or they used to. And then they only have to make like $3.25 an hour or some shit to be making like their median income in Mexico, and I think that that's the way it should be. Why the fuck should we be paying Mexicans like fucking 6 times? Like you should look into it real quick. You know what the national average pay in Mexico is. Look up the national, or I guess you could use AI and ask it like if a person from Mexico, you know, Mexican is making $14 an hour in America, what does that equate to in Mexico?
To answer your first question, the average, which is a dumb number to go off of, is roughly 941 US dollars a month. But the actual median, so the more realistic number, is 456 US dollars.
Okay, so 456 US dollars a month is what these guys are making, you know. Then they come here and they're making like the last time I was working with them, 1440 was what they were making. And they're getting fucking 180 hours every 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
Straight time, of course. I don't think they're getting overtime or any of that, but still straight time. And these guys, they'd have wads of cash. Crazy shit. Because everything's paid for.
Their house, their car,
everything.
Furniture.
But regardless, these guys are making, so you do the math on $14 an hour.
It's $251.50 in Mexico.
Yeah.
Per hour.
So they're making $251.50 per hour in Mexico. And so here's this. Ask what the average or mean hourly income is, or hourly wage, sorry. That's what you're looking for, is the hourly wage in Mexico. Because if I remember right, it's only like fucking 8 pesos an hour.
Let's see.
Like, they're not making good fucking money in Mexico. And then we bring them here and pay them how much more than that? Like, fuck that. They want to come here and do a job, we'll give them just a little tiny bit more, because guess what? They're coming here and doing shit that people weren't making dick to do to begin with. Like, why the fuck should they get all these benefits from jobs that we can't benefit off doing the same fucking thing like that?
Yeah, the median is 41.67 over a legal 48-hour work week.
Wow. You said 46 pesos?
Yeah, 41.67.
Oh wow, so that's like
2.38 in American dollars.
Yeah, $2.38. So we pay them 7 times at a minimum, like 7 times, not at a minimum, like 6 times, 5, 6 times, regardless, what they would make on average working in Mexico. So if you're a worker that's making fucking $30 an hour, imagine going and finding a job that would pay you $150 an hour. And is that the actual even math on it realistically? I mean, it's close. I know it's a ballpark number, but imagine that shit. And then you're getting fucking 180 hours every 2 weeks. How many of you guys are running at that shit? How many of you guys are fucking running?
Yep.
Whoa, I looked down and seen some gay shit that's getting gone. Don't need that shit here. We don't like that shit. This isn't what that channel's about, guys. Hell yeah. Get it out of here. You can only make it in Mexico with an education. That's why you get all the roofers and gardeners. They're trying math. But for me, I'm like, I don't really even want those guys, though. I'm like, they can stay in Mexico because guess what? They come here as roofers and gardeners. The roofers, they're probably making fucking closer to $18, $20 an hour. And then they're still putting in a shit ton of fucking hours and sending it straight back to fucking Mexico. So it's basically, like he said, guess what? If you're an educated person making that kind of money, making fucking that $3.25 an hour,
yep.
You know, as an educated person in Mexico, you know, these people are coming to America and making like fucking 10 times what they are. And then going back to Mexico and probably fucking running cartel drugs and all the shit that they're fucking doing.
Yep.
And then they're fucking rich. I came across one of the guys that I worked with on the farm, one of the Mexican guys. And the dude had, and this is making $14.40 an hour, a fucking like mansion of a fucking house. He had fucking a brand new Power Stroke, not an old Power Stroke, a brand new 6.7, fully custom, you know. He had bullet bikes, he had fucking four-wheelers, like he had the whole 9 fucking yards off of $14.40 an hour. Like, fuck, you could work me 24 fucking 7 on $14.40 an hour, and I'm still not gonna own any of that shit. Unless I'm fucking on the government's fucking teat. And even at that rate, working 24 fucking hours and $14.40, that's like making fucking, what, $28.80 for 12 hours a day? Like, you're not living that kind of fucking life that they're living off of coming up here and getting hammered ass drunk and doing fucking meth and fucking sleeping and all the shit that they do and moving hand lines.
Well, how is it right that we just like condone them destabilizing their own local small economies?
Yep.
Like, I don't think we should allow Americans to go there and fuck up their economies either, just because they're shithead Californians that want to take advantage of a cheap country's rent.
Well, yeah.
And then drive back to work every day.
Yep. Well, for me, I'm like, something that's you think about is like, they do say that it's slave labor, you know, such slave labor, but then it's not, because like they benefit so fucking greatly from it that like we're the ones that became the fucking slaves in this whole thing, and then we hemorrhage money because we're purchasing fucking labor. Tell me, do you save money by paying the neighbor kid to mow your lawn, or do you save money by mowing your own fucking lawn?
Yep.
You make money by mowing the neighbor's lawn or mowing a business's lawn. That's how you start to make money, you know?
Yep.
We're not fucking producing things like we should be. And then the things we do produce are getting kind of shitty because we brought in all this third world fucking help, you know? And so we're producing third world shit. Except for, like, there are a few good companies out there. Like, you gotta realize that. Like, there are the good companies that are putting the effort in, but then it fucking costs, you know?
Yep.
Because they're not giving the miners permits to be mining. Like, we can't get the permits for the smelters. Like, we can't fucking do these things that need to be fucking done that send us in the right fucking direction.
Well, yeah, the worst thing we ever did was ever trust or rely on China for everything. Like when we stopped making all our own steel and all our own aluminum.
Yep.
Like when we stopped making our own plastic cutlery, when we decided that everything was just worth it to be cheaper.
Yep.
Because it made sense to pay slave wages in China than to pay American people a living wage.
Well, yeah.
To make American products for Americans to use.
Well, yeah, 100%.
And the excess to be shipped out because it was good quality.
Yep.
Like there's a reason Cuba's still driving almost extensively all old American cars.
Oh yeah, 100%. Sorry guys, when I go off on what I've been saying, I don't pay a lot of attention to the comments because it fucking distracts me, you know. But then we pause and I do look down. I just let it flow, you know. So what if they're hardworking? It's not the fucking issue. The issue is that they or illegals are being used as a tool to subvert the voting process and make our country a one-party system. Absolutely. And most of these illegals that come here come from like fucking socialism. They want that shit again. The way they see it is that they are in an economy that spent all their money and now they're going to an economy that has buku fucking bucks. We got money to fucking spend on these people. We can let them fucking lay out in the streets and be fucking lazy as long as they vote a certain fucking way.
Yep. Well, and this guy so moved to China then where they have jobs. Fuck that. I think American companies should be forced to have to produce in America.
Ooh, we got us a fucking white sheep in the chat.
White monkey.
Or yeah, white monkey. Sorry, it's 3:30 a.m.
Well, and for me, I'm like, imagine that if every country that wanted to operate out of America had to actually be in America.
Yep.
Like, even think about that nail lady I used to watch on freaking YouTube. She's Canadian, and guess where she opened her nail company? In America.
Yeah.
And she's based out of Canada because the quality and all that and all the shipping and everything was easier and better here.
But then
why is she taking advantage of us to talk shit on us?
Yep.
On the internet.
Exactly. That's like for me. I'm like, fucking get the fuck out. Like all you Canadians that hate the United States so much, pop our teat out of your fucking mouth. Like you're fucking hanging off our fucking nuts like a prophylactic, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Or a prophylactic.
Yeah, use prophylactic.
Prophylactic. Yeah, that's the word. I heard it in a rap song one time. I figured I'd throw it into a live, burn some fucking retards with it.
Ooh, you know what?
China are commies. Hell yeah. Sorry to interrupt.
Oh, you're fine. I was just going to say, that's a gross comment.
What?
Hang on.
If you guys haven't liked this, please do. I'm trying to get to 150 likes. We're a third of the way there. I don't think we're going to make it, but fuck it. We got a high goal, high hopes. We shoot high. Shoot for the fucking beyond the stars. Hell yeah. Appreciate all the likes too. Thank you guys. Love all the heart racks coming through, the thumbs up, the 100%, all that shit helps support my channel. And even if the commie fucking left wants to shut me down, this does keep me boosted until they get on to me, and then I'm probably going to have to figure something else out. I don't know. But we'll do this and run it as hard as we can until they fucking stop us.
People are dumb.
Contribute to the 150 or get fired. There, I'll go and. Yeah. Hope this guy subscribed. Beavis. Beavis is a good one, you know. As long as he's not too Peter Puffery on fucking Israel, you know. You gotta understand, Israel can be a tool, you know. It really can be. The Chinese, you know, they talk about that. And we need to, as a nation, be a stronger nation. Something that I think that I want to talk about right now, you know, I'm sorry that I'm not talking about these comments, you know, I see them, they're awesome, you know. The absolutely fascist left, yeah, fuck yeah, you know, you guys are fucking the smart ones, the ones that don't get fucking silenced because they're fucking, you know, you guys are smart. I like you guys. But, something I thought about. So they try and tell us that like they're lying to us, by the way, that like the 50s they were all just greasy, like fucking dancing around homos, like that's bullshit. My great grandpa, he was born in fucking 1925, and you know what? They beat fucking weirdos up. Like they didn't tolerate that shit. You know why they won the wars? Because people had big families. You know what that meant? That they had brothers. That meant they had cousins, they had uncles, they had this huge thing going on. They were fighting, they wrestled around. They're fucking men, they're men fighting around, wrestling around like they were fucking men back then.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And nowadays, in the United States, I'm sure it's like this in all these other countries too. They fucking neutered us. If you go up and yell at somebody, you're probably going to get a ticket. Like, you're probably going to get in trouble for yelling at somebody in some states. Realistically, if you fucking hit somebody because they're like these commie fucking leftists, guess what? All of a sudden, you're going on a fucking list because that was a hate crime and blah, 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 all this fucking bullshit. You can't fight, you can't get physical, you need to use your head and talk your way out of it. And I'm like, okay, well, what about when there's a fucking gun pointed at my fucking head and they're like 2 seconds away from pulling the trigger and the only thing I can do is snap their fucking arm and break their jaw?
Yep.
Like, what about in that scenario? Like, how do I talk a bullet back down the barrel?
Yep.
Explain that to me, you fucking smart genius liberals.
Well, that and here the liberals will love this. Studies show that like roughhousing with dads specifically is really beneficial to kids' emotional regulation and security and intense and frightening situations. Because typically dads roughhouse in a way that says like things can be scary, but I'm here to keep you safe.
Yep.
And that is deeply reassuring to a child's psyche and gives them like a good solid connection with a protective parent that they will benefit from and then pass on to their kids.
Yep. Well, and for me, I'm like this Elijah or whatever, Elijah, whatever.
Oliga.
Yeah, whatever that is. No, it's not losing control. Like, it's not about restraint and all this shit. Like, yeah, you can have restraint, but when it's time to actually fucking be a man and do something, you better fucking do it. Or even if you're a lady and you need to fucking defend yourself, it's time to fucking do it. It's not time to stand there and restrain yourself because all these idiots keep telling you to restrain. You know what? I'm telling you right now, I'd rather go to fucking jail than let anything happen to my fucking family. I'm not going to fucking restrain. Like, at the end of it, guess what? We used to have freedom of expression. Like, all these fucking black people can freak out over a word and express themselves and get away with fucking murder. Like, why the fuck can't we get in trouble for knocking society fucking normal again?
Well, yeah, and if you remember, true restraint is knowing when to be violent.
Well, and then, realistically, but here's this. Also, when we're all roughhousing around, boxing around, being physical, doing all that shit, you know what we're doing? Learning what works and what doesn't fucking work. Right?
Yeah.
So now all of a sudden, you're not going into a fucking defending yourself in a fight situation or some shit. For the first time, you're fucking getting physical. You're not sitting there trying to talk somebody down with your words because you've never raised your fucking hand and clenched your fist. It's like, no, you've wrestled around with your brothers and your uncles, and you've wrestled around with the best of them. And you're fucking confident that you're gonna fucking win. And so you're not gonna let that person do it. And then guess what? That sentiment spreads across society, and people stop doing the fucking shit that they do.
Well, yeah. Well, even think about the protection you've given me from like playing around and wrestling with me. No one can sneak up on me. I'd hear them. I'd feel them coming because you routinely like make me practice that skill, like sneaking up on me.
Yep.
Like when we like play wrestle and stuff, like trying to like just make contact and like me being able to like fight you off pretty well it might come in handy someday.
Well, yeah. Like
it
literally
makes me feel safer when I'm out with our kid that I'm not just going to be completely unaware and have someone sneak up on me and hurt me.
Well,
because you gave me a skill like a gift.
Well, and as far as it goes, it's like, yeah, like that. Like, I've let you have the opportunity to have somebody sneaking up on you and then realize, like, how can you understand or see that that person's coming before they even fucking get there?
Mm-hmm.
Even if they're being dead silent, like, there are ways. Like,
Mm-hmm.
think about when you're doing the dishes and watching in the window.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you can see my reflection, so it makes it harder for me to sneak in.
Well, yeah, or even like the fact that I just like pay enough attention that I can like smell when you walk into the room.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Someone's mad that I talk like a valley girl. I like saying like though. I'm gonna say it some more.
Oh, I like silencing these liberals. You should be like bi-parliamentist or something to have. It's alright. Excuse me. It's alright. Oh, it should be like bi-parliamentist or something to have that murder in for a long time and stuff. I need to see what the context is.
I just wanted to say while you're looking for that, Miss Jessie says people that can't talk proper English use the word lake a lot. I haven't said lake once.
What about crick?
Yeah, cricks are cool. Look, another typo. Dang, she's having a rough time. Maybe your keyboard's too greasy.
Yeah. You know, I agree with Beavis. I do have criticisms of Israel. They do get too much money and stuff. I think we should either get something in return or be isolationists. Something, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And I know, I agree. You know, I think 100% that our military should be a service. You know, if somebody's having such bad issues, they can reach out to us and request our service. And then if the price is right, hey, wouldn't you do a job if the price is right?
Mm-hmm.
Fuck yeah, we get over there. That makes our country more valuable. You know, lives are lost in war. The people who sign up to go in the military understand that that's a risk. You know, it's part of what happens. But guess what? Now all of a sudden, we start bringing value to our country. We're bringing a profit into our country.
Mm-hmm. I personally, I like think that we should use Israel like the tool that they want to be and clean up the Middle East via them so we're not like fighting on our own soil because that's silly.
Yep. I want to do.
And then I think Israel should be cool in Israel and not the United States.
Yep. Yep. I want real quick, real fast. I want all these liberals. Sorry for my actual followers. Ooh. I think you know what I'm doing. I think you know. I think you understand how this works. But for the dumbasses, I want all you liberals to bring all your liberal buddies here and come in here. Throw the best you got at us. I don't think that you've got very much that's good.
Mm-hmm.
Realistically.
She is a high-end fucking class bitch lady. Learn about me before you talk about me. I'm sure you're so high class.
Oh, she's black.
Oh yeah.
Calling it.
And
she's black.
I would just like to say I graduated at 16 because the America's Department of Education made the school system so easy that it took me 2 weeks to do an entire senior year worth of work, including reports and all that good stuff. So congratulations. You've made it easy to get a piece of paper.
Yep.
That doesn't mean anything.
Oh. Mario. That's correct. Pretty girls do vote Republican. My wife voted Republican, and that's why I don't show her on camera.
Literally.
And then all these, you got all the leftists in here that keep talking about cucks and all that shit, and they're probably sitting there from their chair in the corner of their room on the internet doing this because they can't stand to watch what their wife's doing with that, like, ball of black men. Literal fucking, like, ball of, like, what is a snake ball?
Oh, I don't know. You mean a rat king?
Yeah, a rat king. Like a rat king of black men, and their wife's caught in the middle, and so they're just stuck on Facebook or on YouTube.
Oh, literally.
I'm glad I get all these supporters, though.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, someone said if getting your high school degree doesn't mean anything, I wouldn't have brought it up. I think it's useless. It's liberals who care about papers.
I thought it was a diploma.
I mean, probably. I think it's a diploma. It's a piece of paper.
I ain't got one. I don't know nothing about it.
I don't know. I had to get a couple copies of it. It was like, it's this piece of paper.
I can't even read.
How many people in the chat, how many people have ever even asked to show your diploma to an employer?
Yeah.
Not me.
Yeah. Hey, so since you're watching right there,
mm-hmm.
Do you want to take over following this chat? Because I have got to piss like a fucking Russian racehorse. Holy hell.
Oh, you're going to leave me in charge?
Yeah, have some fun.
Ooh, Kurt, we don't like, I mean, it's not that we don't like Israel. I think Israel should mind their own fucking business because no country gets to make laws for another country. So maybe take your own tiny hat off and quit crying about them. Pride events have always targeted kids. If you look into it, some of their first movements were to remove consent law age in most states because they think kids need weirdo love because they're all perverts. Nothing's intrinsically wrong with black people. They just have a bad attitude about a lot of things. I'm not even reading Jessie's stuff anymore. She's retarded. Trump is a leftist definitionally. Oh, this is just we've actually argued about that before, that how liberal Trump is and how Republican he actually is, because a lot of Republicans nowadays are just 90s Democrats who want gun rights and less immigration, if you think about it.
Oh, yeah, I definitely had to race like a piss horse.
Hell yeah.
Damn.
Hell yeah, Hicks can work YouTube.
It's all them liberal tears, they make me pee a lot.
I don't think we should nuke Israel because nukes mess up everybody. It's a bad time for all of us. I don't care what color Jessie is either. She has a shit ass attitude.
You got a hood ass attitude. You must live in the ghetto.
You think I'm overweight? Why is that always an insult? I thought these people liked fat girls.
Are we fat shaming now?
Isn't that why they were mad about the Sydney Sweeney thing? Because she wasn't like 600 pounds.
Dang.
But then their first insult is like, oh, you're a fat Jew-loving cow. As I just said, fuck the Jews. Like, not personally, but, you know.
Yep.
On principle.
Hey, as soon as we start getting, let's say, a bunch of B's in here, you know, as soon as I start seeing letter B, a bunch, I'm going to start banning these fucking liberals, like silencing them. Not banning them, not kicking them. I'm just going to put them in timeout for like 5 minutes. Because you know what? I know that they've been doing that shit to us, and so they've got to love it, right? Mm-hmm. They've got to love having that shit happen where they're just sitting there all pissed off, raging out, and then everything they said goes away so that nobody can see it.
Right? No. And I'd like to say to Illiga, because they say, I mean, you could say that people in any race have a bad attitude of everything, but like, why generalize an entire race based off people you've interacted with and not seeing past that? Personally, I've never interacted with a black person I didn't like. They've all been very pleasant, friendly people for the most part, but from what social media pushes on people, they are not.
Depends on the one.
You know what I mean? Like, I mean, I get a lot of pleasant people, but they're also, the media is pushing a lot of them chimping out right now because it's a hot topic.
I think that, honestly,
and a lot of them, honestly, even as a whole, they have an anti-American attitude, and I wish they would just get with the program and realize, leave or be American.
Yep. Like I said, guys, as soon as I start seeing my true supporters starting to put B's in here in the chat, we're gonna fucking silence each and every one of these fucking libtards, and then we can have a conversation again. They love to be fucking silenced. You know they do. They did it to us. We're still getting silenced on media. Still, to this day. We can't say anything.
Mm-hmm.
Like me, I'm like fucking the people that are against America should be fucking thrown out of America.
Mm-hmm.
You can't say that on Facebook. Fuck no.
I didn't even see that Jessie was freaking out about Trump being a pedophile.
Oh, I'm sure.
She's going ham about it. That's why we think she's black.
Oh.
I think that's why she's retarded. I don't think it has anything to do with the color of her skin.
Yep.
Ooh, Kurt thinks I sound like a liberal.
Good.
I don't even think women should be able to work or leave the house.
So, Jose, what side of this situation are you on, Jose? Yeah, Beavis, I see your B. There's one. If I start seeing some B's come through in here, letter B's, we're going to go through and silence all these fucking not shutting the fuck up libtards. And then we can have a conversation again. So that's one B.
Hey, hell yeah to you, Jesse. Good for you. It's always good to be on a diet and want to make yourself healthier and stronger.
Right?
I can't lose much more weight. It's unhealthy.
Right? Fuck the cartel. Yeah, fuck the cartel. Jose, you're right on with that. I like to give my viewers, the opportunity to choose if they want these liberals silenced. If you want to argue with them, it's your choice. But like I said, if you want them to be shut the fuck up, so that we can have an adult conversation, then spam me with the letter B and they'll go. Right?
Mm-hmm.
And hell yeah, Jose. Right on, man. That's where we're at. God bless America.
Hell yeah.
I don't know if I should say hell yeah and God bless America in the same sentence, but I feel like it's right.
My God didn't make hell for us.
Ha, yeah.
God made hell for Satan. People are just dumb enough to not listen and go there.
Yep.
And that makes God very sad.
Yep.
Because we weren't supposed to go there.
Yeah. Allah's not coming for anybody. Allah's dead.
Allah might be coming for little girls.
Yeah, that's about all he's coming for. I don't even think he's doing that. He's just some guy that died. Who's Allah?
We West Side.
Jose's in Colorado. I've been in Colorado.
None of that. I don't even want to read it. Oh, wait. I didn't mean to do that.
Allah is a demon by all means, 100%. Muhammad had child wives. You know what's crazy though is there's other things that you can't say. You couldn't say that he was dumb.
You couldn't say he's a pedophile.
Yeah. It just doesn't even let it come through. I wouldn't even fuck with.
You get a really strongly worded email from YouTube, and they take away your reactions.
Yep. Your hairline is receding. It's over 82 years old. Expired boomer. It actually hasn't been moving. Looks like I need to loosen my hat though. But if I do that, it starts to just fall down. It sits on my my brow. What's crazy though is I'm not even Neanderthal. I get to look at the majority of the population and be like, yeah, look at all these fucking Neanderthals. Because I don't even have that DNA.
I do. It's pretty lit. Makes me not afraid of heights and bad with directions.
Yep.
Those are skills.
Is Jesse mad? Do I need to look? I want you guys to know, everybody that's here, even the liberals, all you guys that are here, this is something. There's these YouTubers on here on live that just don't give a fuck about what you say. Like, they're just gonna let it go, I'll click on your shit, and they can click on your shit. And then when I click on it, like right here, I want to know what Jesse's talking about. Let's see the full conversation. It says channel activity. Now, when I go into that, I can click on it, and I can see everything that she's been saying,
Ooh, she's big mad at me. She's trying to hurt my feelings.
Why are you so mad, Jesse? Don't you just want to be a happy country? And we can all agree, isn't that what you people want?
Certainly not a girl's girl calling other women fat. That's not how we do things in the society they've built in 2026.
Right? But who's to say she's even fat? What if she's like you?
No, she called me fat.
Well, no, because didn't she say she was fat and dieting?
Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying. is who's to say that she's even fat? What if she's like you and just like thinks that she's fat? Like
but
most
that's a
women.
sad thing. I'd feel bad. I'd almost feel worse than if she was for real fat.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like most women are like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, are you actually even fucking fat? Or is it just that the fucking left is like made you fucking feel bad about yourself?
Mm-hmm.
Like, because the right usually doesn't give a fuck. Like, we'll just try and help you go in the right direction. It's the left that's going to draw attention to it and make you feel bad about yourself.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Like, let you get as fat and unhealthy and die.
Mm-hmm. And then tell you that you're like cool and beautiful and amazing.
Yeah.
You have like an oxygen tank in a wheelchair.
Yeah. Why not fucking join the right? Like, we'd at least fucking support your journey to lose that weight and be healthy for the rest of your life. You know, especially if you came to the right fucking side ideology or with your ideology too. Like, you gotta lose a lot of the fucking. Because now she is a fucking hardcore liberal pissed off.
Oh, fuck yeah.
And that's what I'm saying. You gotta throw that shit out the window. That's not healthy. It's not normal. Like, it's. You gotta be, you know?
Mm-hmm. Oh, good. Now I'm a fat dude. Gosh, you know, I wish that I could find her family and like her kids and like print them a nice little book. Yep. Be like this nice, positive, liberal person who spreads love and wants to bring immigrants here so they can have a good life. This is how she treats people with a different opinion for no reason.
Yep.
Like, is she proud of this?
Yep. Yep. Jimbo, I'm wondering what he's saying.
I don't know. It'd probably be better than Jesse.
Said, hey man, can you sort out any gear, please? Can you sort out any gear, please? I don't know what you mean, dude. You're gonna have to elaborate on that a little bit.
That's too gay to allow.
Why is the right wing so poor? Well, you know, there's this thing where in even normal, like, elementary school all the way up, like, if you're not bending to their will of, like, what the left wants, you know, the agenda they're pushing, you're not gonna fucking be successful unless you go out and, like, fucking do it through hard labor. And it's not that the right's fucking poor, you know, because a lot of the right is hardworking and makes decent fucking pretty good money, honestly. Most of the people that are fucking poor, funnily enough, are on the left. The only reason that the scale's so tipped is they've got like the most rich people in America on the fucking left.
Yep.
They just don't fucking talk about that.
Yep. You know what I wish I could do? I wish I could take people like Jessie, all of her comments, and then like embroider them on a sweater or a t-shirt and send it to her.
Yep. Daniel, that's funny. I love when lefties break frame and start spewing homophobia, body shaming, and racism, showing their true colors. Well, yeah, it's all just a show, man. It's all a show. I'm gonna replace my pinned comment with that because, yeah, that's where it's at. Hell yeah. And like I said, you know, if you guys get sick of hearing these liberals seeing their stupid shit in here, fucking put a B in there. We'll fucking silence their ass. A B for silenced.
Jesse.
But we're not just gonna kick them, you know. What we're gonna do is put them in timeout, so they have to sit there in timeout and watch this shit go down.
Jesse is part of the problem. They charge $5 per video to do captions, and do you think they do certain videos captions well, or do you think they butcher them?
They probably use AI.
Probably, but either way, that's their YouTube channel description, is selling YouTube captions. That's their big bad smart job.
Hey, you know what you can do? Look it up on the internet and see what the income is. We'll let all the audience know. If it's big enough that they're making money, then it would be public, right?
No fucking way I'm arguing with this.
Oh, good God.
I'm not even going to be mean, no. Okay. That's wrong.
Okay, this is it. I'll just leave it.
She deserves...
She's like a troglodyte.
She deserves her privacy, but the audacity. If I didn't respect my online privacy so much and didn't want to lose all the rest of my social media for angering the Zuck, I would show you why her audacity is sky high.
Hey, you know what? You guys can look at her profile yourself. Jessie 14, Yeah, you know what? I think you'd have been better off if you were black. Jesus, lady.
Dang, and you were so mean to me, and I'm still being decent.
You know what she looked like to me?
She looked like Professor Umbridge after she got fired and went to the Senators.
I was gonna say a grocery sack after you crumple it up and blow into it.
That too. Freaking be mean to me.
Wow.
Golly.
Holy crap.
I can only take so much.
That's crazy. That's fucking hilarious. You know, I think that's why we're not getting bees. These guys are enjoying watching these guys fucking chimp out. Hey, I'm with you. I enjoy it too.
Golly molly. Dang, if I didn't need something to make me feel good about myself.
Yep. No, I didn't attribute meanness to being black. What it was the way that she was talking seemed very black. Like, let me see if I can bring it up. Channel activity. What was it? Where is it?
Ew, she thinks fat ladies should be on OnlyFans? Gross. What a sick freak.
I don't think OnlyFans should be a thing because they just give money to a bunch of stupid bitches that ultimately send it out of the country.
Well, yeah, I think it should be. I think it's ruining poor young men who didn't stand a chance.
Yep.
But no, she says you can look at my page. You are retarded idiot. You are not going to see blank blank. I'm not gross like you. I don't have an OnlyFans.
Where was it that we thought that what?
When she first chimped out on me forever ago, I can't see it. My chat doesn't go back that far.
Well, look, this is. I just know that what she said sounded very black and ghetto. That's all I was going off of. To be 100% honest, that is what I was meaning.
Well, yeah, because that's I don't know.
And then what's funny is you know that she's illiterate because she's using the mic to type.
Mm-hmm.
I know this because otherwise she wouldn't be putting stars in to put cuss words. That's when you're using an Android and you haven't shut off the sensor setting.
Uh-huh.
But
well, yeah, and I mean, if I'm to be honest, I assumed her color just because they typically, in the online interactions I've seen people deal with, or even on here, they're the first ones to go after my weight, or my intelligence, my skin color.
Yep.
Calling me a dude.
Yep. I think that, Jesse, you might have one person in here agreeing with you. And yes, I'm not even gonna try. Proc 75. To speak black, all you have to do is mispronounce all the words. And that's what if I recall, it's almost 4 o'clock in the morning. To be honest, I've got that hankering for a snack right now.
Ooh, we have leftover panda.
And when I get hungry, I start to get to a point like it's my blood sugar. Realistically, I'm not a diabetic, but that's what happens. I get a little bit brain foggy, and I'm tired. Why white people do that too, honey, especially where I'm from. See, exactly. Doesn't that not sound black as shit?
Mm-hmm.
It's like, why white people do that?
Can you? I wish we could share screenshots of that because I was literally making fun of Jesse's spelling mistakes earlier. Like when she said I kept saying lake instead of like, and she couldn't spell your. Also doesn't know what a fucking comma is or a period.
Babe, I told you she's using text to talk.
Yeah, well, guess what?
Or talk to text because she can't fucking. She's probably like drunk or high or like just illiterate and like actually cannot type.
Oh, well, I'm just trolling Jessie now because she deserves it. I'm sick of people calling me fat. I've had enough.
Yeah, especially when you're like, I could throw you. I could toss you.
I could probably squat her and throw her.
Oh, yeah. Well, maybe. She might be like 800 pounds. But me, even at that rate, maybe. Freaking,
I don't know. I think I'd be mad enough.
Right?
The power of Christ would compel me.
Right? I asked you, Sister Jessie.
Yeah, don't forget to hydrate, everybody. It's hot out.
Oh man, it is very hot outside. You gotta drink water, but as much as you gotta drink water, you gotta drink something that's similar to this. This is electrolyte beverage, you know? Doesn't necessarily have to be Gatorade, but they make several of them. Usually you can see them and tell what they are because they're in this square bottle. Most of the time, I don't think they put anything else in a square bottle like this besides these drinks, do they?
Ones.
Well, no,
Yeah,
that's what I'm
just the
saying.
electrolyte drinks.
Yeah, it's all these, and these things are fucking
Ooh,
great.
look, didn't she just say she don't make spelling mistakes and just told us we were on math?
I'm on math.
Didn't you hear us struggling to do that napkin math about the Mexican wages earlier?
She's still hasn't denied that she's just using talk to text though.
I think she's just trolling. I don't think she cares about any of this.
No, I don't think so either. Jess, are you just a troll? Are you just genuinely? You can admit it. It's okay.
A really devoted one.
I'm not. I won't. I won't just kick you for being a troll.
No, I'll respect your craft.
Yeah. Brando. What the hell's Brando?
I don't know. Isn't that paper towels?
I don't know.
Oh my gosh.
Sister Jessie, you got to get out of here. Here. Hey, if you guys can get this shit typed in, I'll fucking read it. Hell yeah. I practice my black scent. Right? A black scent? Is that what you call it?
Yeah. No, I'm sure they have some fancy word for it.
You know what I'm asking you? No, why? What was that? I got bronchitis.
Oh, literally.
Oh, man. Oh, yeah, I can't forget to clap. Do the guys do that, though? I don't think the guys do that.
I don't know. You know?
Depends. Yeah, I guess so. Yeah. You know, you gotta understand, I'm around a lot of them. Here where I'm at, there ain't a lot of. No, I better not say that. Good God. You never. We have so many black people here, it's stupid.
Hang on. Aliga, I'm sorry that my white person voice wasn't previously white enough for you. Is this better?
Oh, is somebody seeking a white voice now? Hello.
I'm like, can they not see my arm? Like, this is white. I'm like the same color as the wall.
Or were they just talking about you? Okay.
I don't know. They just said, can you do a white person accent?
We're both white. We're both white in this household. This is a household that has a father, as you may have noticed.
Oh, literally.
How are you guys doing tonight?
Oh.
Is this white enough for you?
Also, I'm sorry my voice is nasally. If you don't like it, go away.
Right? Yuck.
Ew, look. Jezebel whores.
What are you talking about? The one that I just kicked?
Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah. Oh, look at you. We got her at the same time.
Nice.
Ha.
Nice.
Fist me.
Ew. That can't be said in a good context.
I see the Father right in front of me with
ooh,
my
look.
own eyes.
My hand looks like the painting.
Yes, indeed. Huh?
The painting.
Right?
Gotta give these people to Sophie Cunningham.
Right?
Really chimp them out.
Oh, no. Hi, Camellia. What does that hat say? It's backwards for you, but I'll read it to you. It says, "Make America Great Again."
You know what? I'm going to get you one of those for a late Father's Day present.
A backwards hat?
A backwards hat, so that way they can just fucking read it.
Yeah.
I'd be lit.
I think they'd like that. I'm out. You fucks are weird and gross. Why? What did we do? We're just in here loving the whole planet, man. Every single person on the planet's like the coolest person ever.
Oh, literally.
Right? Like, we need to get the Muslims in our homes. Yeah, are you for that, man? That's what they are. Retards.
Oh, literally. Look, this guy's right. Make Kamala sober again.
Make chameleons sober again.
Ooh, could you imagine if ICE was at our door? We'd know so many places to send them.
Man, I would fucking holy shit! Like I just hop in the passenger seat. Like, let's go. I could spend probably a month with ICE and not miss a single fucking day of rounding people up. Seriously.
Yep.
No shit. Oh no. You two are fucking racist, calling everybody fucking racist.
Ooh, do you want to hear my TED talk about it?
Look, she went into her settings and changed it so that her talk to text will let her cuss.
Yeah. No, my TED talk is that if you live in America, you don't get to care about your skin color anymore or where you came from. No more Mexican American, Black American, Chinese American. If you're here and a natural born to legal parent citizen, like a bona fide citizen, you're American only. That would fix all of our problems. I don't care if you're Black or Chinese or Vietnamese or Russian or Polish. Once you're here and a citizen, you're American.
Yep.
Quit bitching.
Yep. I like that, Paul. That's why I pinned it. That's a good comment.
Literally.
Awesome. Love it.
That's amazing.
Fucking great. These fucking liberals need to pin it to their fucking forehead.
Well, literally.
The issue is they can't read. Right?
Ew, who's Jesse saying thank you to? Gross. I don't even think people should hate the Democrats. Like, the Democrats are allowed to be wrong. Like, that's my opinion. They can think they're right. I think they should exist because if we live in a monoculture, it's easier to kill us out, like freaking the bananas.
Yeah, I think that we should live in a monoculture, like with the just constitution running everything, you know?
Well, yeah, but I mean as far as, like, you know, that's different. Because then we're just listening to, like, God-given rights and not people telling us what we can and can't do with, like, things like our free will.
Yeah.
You know, beyond, like, the big ones, like, don't lie, cheat, murder, rape, steal.
Yep.
Don't be a shitbag.
Yep. 100%. I bet you this Sofaclex has blue hair, her nose ring. And my opinion is if they ever voted left, they shouldn't be able to vote again. I think that voting left should have been considered a fucking crime and they should have got charged with felonies for allowing an invasion of our fucking country. Like, at the end of it.
Yep, oh look. Someone else agrees with us that Ashley's diary said Biden showered with her at 12.
Yep.
Like, look, why doesn't anyone care that Biden's a pedophile?
Yep. Yeah. My toilet paper has Iran leaders on it.
Oh, never forget is 100% right. That is the first smart thing that I can agree with all night. Beautiful.
Yep.
I think Pete Hegseth should be president.
Yep. Uh-oh. This dude, this sofa, whatever. We got a Southern Democrat in here. The worst of them.
Uh-oh.
The worst of them.
Oh,
Jose,
no.
you said you love white boys. I hope you don't, love white boys, you know, like, you know.
Yeah, I hope you mean, like, no homo.
Yeah, like... I'm doubting, you know, as long as you've been hanging around, you're probably cool, but, you know what I'm saying? There's some shit that you read on here. I'd like some clarification for sure. What's wrong with gay people? There is so much to get into on that.
And I'm also pretty sure rights are God-given.
Yeah.
That's why we outlined certain ones specifically.
But when you don't believe in God.
Which is true. I guess the ground and dirt can't give you right.
Yep. Want to see something funny? It's silencing time. Like the pigs they are. They're in the hog chamber now.
Oh.
But what I'm doing is I'm just silencing them. Just like they did with us, right? Right? Put them in a little bit of a 5-10 minute timeout. They're gonna have to sit there in the corner and think about their actions. I think it's funny to let them come in here. Like, you ever see on the internet on YouTube where they let all the hogs come in, the wild hogs come into that fucking pen, and then it closes on them. You know, that's what's happening right now.
Before you get too carried away, Jesse says, you know, when you're a Democrat, the only opinion that matters is yours. Duh, we know that that's how you guys think.
Jesse, we're leaving you just because you've been entertaining.
You do it to yourself, buddy.
Yeah.
Goodness me.
Oh, yep. Beavis is on it. He's like ready for it.
Ha.
Oh. Okay. Oh, the poor left getting silenced. They hate that. But they did it to us, so they must like it. Right?
Yep.
They don't like freedom of speech, do they? Look. Jesse's like throwing up. She's like, ugh, I can't believe what I just seen. She's having PTSD from this shit.
She's like,
she's like thinking like having fucking flashbacks of the last time I did it like 20 minutes ago or whatever.
Our cats are like waking up.
Oh man.
Fucking spook.
Fuck. Oh, should we leave a Liga too?
Yeah, I mean, their dumbass questions are just great. Why don't we like gay people? Like, I don't know, they're intrinsically predatory and like a core ingredient in the destruction of Western ideals and values.
Right? Like, you think about the context of when people say gay and always have, like, nobody's ever been like used gay in the context of happy except for fucking globalist shitheads trying to push it. Like, all us normal people, I've even talked to generations going back, like all the way since the beginning, like people have been using gay as a burn. Like, realistically, like when you do the research, like, like being gay is like being fucking stupid. Like, of course we don't support stupidity.
Well, yeah. That, and I genuinely, as a human, feel bad for people who have fallen so far into sin they can't even see what they're doing and like couldn't even claw themselves out if they tried.
Oh yeah.
Like, imagine falling so deeply into like a lack of self-control and morals.
Yep. Yeah.
You're like telling little kids that they can like cut their wieners off.
Well, yeah, that's fucking terrible. But
no, they should be fine.
Oh, I was laughing because these fucking comments. I identify as non-binary.
That's funny.
And the Trump supporters don't believe in gay rights. And then this Beavis, she's Fleming at the mouth.
I just wanted to point out that I kind of enjoy when libtards try this. Wait, do you mean the preachers that prey on little boys in the church? Like, oh, you mean the gay faggot preachers that shouldn't be there because they're also faggot sinners?
Fucking yeah. You know, guys.
Like, they're not good preachers. They're not good priests. They're not men of the cloth. They're not men of the Lord.
That's why, guys, like, we don't really go to church. Like, we get all of everything from the Bible because I feel like in a church, you're expected to look up to some pastor to some degree. You're looking up to them, you know, because you're sitting and they're standing at a base level. But realistically, then they have the opportunity to cherry pick and choose the way they think that fucking society should be going. Like, they're going to be the ones giving you the information out of the Bible, you know, and ultimately you're to a degree worshiping them, worshiping the building you're in, like all this shit that you shouldn't be doing according to the fucking Bible itself, you know. And so for me, I'm like, no, like I can read the Bible and all that, and if I was to ever have a church, you know, or anything to do with it, you know, people just come in and read what they wanted, like you're supposed to do, right?
Oh no, we turned Jesse gay. I'm gay now. What do you have to say, bitches?
We thought you were gay anyways. You have some queer ass thoughts.
I thought Jesse was a dude who thought he was a lady upon inspection of his channel.
Oh, are you a dude that thinks you're a ma'am? Is that what we're dealing with, Jesse? Are you like a Jesse?
Literally. Sorry, I was reading Daniel's comment. But yeah, it's not as much pro-Trump as it is anti-left, which they have every right to do in a free country. Stay in your lane and stop talking out of the side of your neck, dipshit.
Oh. Okay.
Ew. People are gross. People should get their internet rights taken away sometimes, you know?
Yep. Trans man going into a woman's restroom ain't a man or a woman. That's a fucking predator. Hell yeah.
Ooh, Jesse, guess what? We do have kids. Congratulations, you're wrong again.
Nope. Yep. Americans are 4.2% of the world population. Look at what percent of the population is non-Latin American white.
Mm-hmm.
And then tell me who the minority is.
Yeah. I'm talking about marginalized groups.
Yep. Yeah, and Paul, I do agree with that, you know. And that's why I let them say what they want, you know, and then ultimately, I mean, after a while, I do like to give them a taste of their own medicine repetitively, but, you know, they do deserve to say what they should, they have on their mind. They have the freedom of speech.
I like how they use tranny as an insult when they're also the ones that are pushing people to be trannies.
Oh, that's a good one. You win.
Yeah, I thought that was pretty funny too.
You win. That was funny enough. I slopped this all over myself. That's fucking funny.
Nice.
Jesse's a trans.
I'm a bona fide God-given woman. No surgery needed. No extra hormones.
She had ovaries.
Yep. Hell yeah, I agree with what Paul says.
Where?
You ain't gotta go home, but you gotta get your undocumented illegal alien criminal ass out of America.
Oh yeah. Trans Olympics should be held in Iran.
I'm not gonna show my face to a bunch of internet gooners.
Hell no.
You guys are freaks.
Dang. She's like going spastic. Should we show everybody what she looks like just because?
No, because that's what the left does. I'm not gonna lower myself to their
you're right.
fucking...
You're right. It's just she's so fucking funny looking, you know, and she's like talking so much shit.
Yeah, well, you know what, babe? Hit dogs are gonna holler.
Yeah.
And I ain't getting fleas.
Yeah, that's true.
Because the left is the one that's like, I'm gonna show your house and your bank records and your face, and I'm gonna make your life miserable because I'm a little bitch.
Because they're
like,
parasites.
No, I can bully her back like an adult.
Yeah.
Him back. Excuse me, I wouldn't want to misgender you, sir.
Yeah. What's up, deputy?
Frick, my kid's asleep. It's like 4 a.m. You guys are animals if you keep your kids up this late.
Where are your kids? Is there going to be stupid just like you? What kind of a question was that? We can't even understand that.
Imagine being this deputy guy who just freaking woke up to this.
Yeah. Well, then the bad thing is these guys just plague my shit with stupidity.
Mm-hmm.
And so normal people like, here, let's go and get a couple of these people in timeout and give this guy an opportunity, you know?
Mm-hmm.
get this stupid shit.
Well, yeah, or like this Elias D. Alone. Liberals can't tell you what a woman is, but they want to tell us how to live.
Nope.
Well, yeah, and they also want to tell men they can go be women, but then insult regular women because they know being trans is wrong and makes you a freak, so that's why they use it as an insult.
Nope.
They're like, look, we're gonna hurt this lady's feeling calling her a tranny. I'm like, yeah, because being a tranny is fucking gross, you losers.
I put Jesse in timeout.
Ooh, I like putting him in short timeouts.
I did that. Just over 10 seconds.
It's beyond corny. It just shows you their true colors. They don't fucking care about that. It's all for social media publicity.
Yep. Bam, another good one. I say that all the time. All the time, my man or lady. Elias, that's a dude name, right? Yeah. Hell yeah, my man.
Ooh, now I'm a Miss Smarty cunt. Ooh, she had to type that big one out by herself.
It's because she had time to think about it.
Oh, I almost want you to pin that one.
Look. Give her another 10 seconds. Think about what she's saying.
When she comes back, we should ask her what a woman is.
We can ask her. Jesse, what's a woman? Tell us. Give us the definition of a woman. You have 10 seconds to think about this. Deputy, how are you doing today? Good. Good. Glad you're having a good day. And yes, I think that is almost, a lady. I don't know, ARP. I think that men can have that too at this point in time.
Mm-hmm.
That's the terrible thing.
I didn't know what I got my context.
Jesse, you had 10 seconds to think about what a woman is, and that's all you had to say is yeah, because you're not ugly.
What does that even mean? You've had a big opinion here, Miss Ma'am. Clog this fucking chat up with absolute asinine, banal bullshit. I've had people call me cool things like a swamp hog. One guy said I was shaped like a bag of potatoes.
Yeah.
You guys could do much better than we're liberals and love trannies, but you're a tran and that's gross. Try harder. Do better.
Jesse, what's your opinion on a woman? What's a woman? What is your definition of a woman?
What is the defining feature of a woman?
In your opinion. But no, I was laughing because Beavis was like, Jesse probably threw her phone at the wall when you asked her that question.
Probably.
He's like, it's ma'am! And hucked his phone. It's phone.
Oh, yeah.
Jesse's phone. It's Amanda.
Oh, God. Oh, yeah, I've said that before. 100% they're a British psyop.
Uh-huh.
The Brit dudes liked wearing dresses, too.
Yep, they're fucking
their fancy high
loyalists.
Heels and their wigs.
Yep, loyalists.
Uh-huh.
How long have I been saying loyalists? All the fucking Canadians that are on that fucking side, which is a striking amount of them.
Guys, chat, I don't think Jesse knows what a woman is.
Jesse don't know what a woman is. She's too low IQ'd. What y'all think about the Irish? Depends. Are you the Irish that's fighting for the Irish?
I think the Irish are having a tough time right now.
Well, yeah, but there's also Irish that are fighting against themselves in order to bring the immigrants in, and Irish that are against that. And I'd like to know, what side are you on?
And Deputy Major Schaefer's funny. He's a clever guy.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, Jesse's dumb. Then why'd you use trans as an insult, you fucking goblin? You freaking... Oh, I'm done. I'm ignoring her.
Oh, man.
Him.
That fag. Sorry, we're talking about cigarettes here.
Yeah.
That bloody fag. Ew. Yuck.
A fag, isn't it?
Isn't it? Isn't it a fag? Bam! What a bing! What a boom! Enter the fucking room.
Yeah, suicidal empathy is a social contagion.
Fuck yeah.
That they're pushing.
Yep. You know what though? This has been a great chat, guys. But I've been doing this for 225 minutes. It's 4:20 in the morning. I said I was going to end this a long fucking time ago. So I think it's time that I end it. You know what? All you guys that are on the right side of this shit, I'm glad we had you guys here. Even the people that were on the wrong side of this, you've been entertaining. You have been entertaining.
Jesse, I hope you find us again and can tell us what a woman is.
Yeah, when you decide, you take a good long think about what a woman is,
Look, she's doing it again.
And, but for you guys that are, you know who you are. Thanks for joining us. I'm glad that you are here because you've made this worth it. It's been a good time. I hope you subscribe. I hope you turn the notifications on because I'm doing this only as much as I can. And yeah, until next time, God bless everybody.